Hello, hello. We are back. Oh, okay, wait. Hold on a minute, guys. Okay. We got a little bit of an emergency already. I should have done this before. Let me get my other controller. I forgot my Joy-Cons have been dying. What the? Why is this? Okay, whatever. There we go. Hi, Gigafied. Thank you for the first. Let me put my Joy-Cons back on. Throwing stuff at me. There we go. Okay. Hi, class. Right, there we go. Okay. Dude, I've genuinely been playing so much Pokopia that my Joy-Cons died. It's bad. It is horrendous. Look at that. The game's been out like what, 4 days? 30 hours? Yeesh. Anyway, we're not like oh. Wait a moment, it's got it's lost the controller. But there we go. But we're just gonna have a look around. I'll update you guys on like the progress and where I'm going with it. We're not gonna do anything like specific in Pokopia. I've made a lot of progress. I would say I've made a lot of progress since yesterday. But we're gonna go to lapras shiny hunting because I've been neglecting my shiny hunting. First off, we have Swalot now. With this dining set, but I'm trying so hard. I mean, you can kind of see like stuff already because I have the camera in like far back mode. Right, let's start from up here. So, right. Yeah, we got the pathing. We got nice garden bench, and then we got flowers ready. Look, they built the house. I love this path, by the way. I'm obsessed. Currently we're building another house and then like a little cottage next to it. The cottage is probably where I'll go. But yeah, I like the look of this. It's very like homey. This is like a little park area. There's just junk all over the place. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, yeah, Volbeat still lives here. I think Bulbasaur lives there. Yeah, we gotta move those two out and then basically redo this. I also have a camera there just in case. I think is Blastoise that might come up here. And then over here, new home. As you can see, shared house with Tyrogue, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, and Hitmontop. I kind of want like everyone who lives together in a house to be like, you know, related already in a way. It kind of sucks that they don't share the house like the entire house. They share floors, and it's 2 per floor. So these two, wait, yeah, these two will always be down here. I actually got something for them. Just a little sofa. I think Hitmonchan was complaining he couldn't sit down, so let's just do that. Oh, did not mean to do that. Let me leave. There we go. Oh, what are you doing? But anyway, this will be like the living area. That'll be like the kitchen dining area. And then up here will be Tyrogue and Hitmonlee. We're gonna do like a little bedroom and then like a little gym area. I think will be cute. But yeah, these 4 are all living together in here. How do I leave? Okay, get me out. Yeah, that's their home. Oh, Tyrogue followed me out. Okay. And then... not sure what I'm gonna do here. I kind of fenced it off, but I don't really have any real plans for it. We have this, like, trash can central for... I think we have 1 more Pokemon we can get from there. Nice little bench. I don't know what to call this little like rest station area. Not really many big changes in like the actual town itself, other than I've worked on like putting some of the walls down. This is like an actual house, so as you can see, I've dumped half of the village in here just temporarily. I just need to get them away from their like pre-built homes so I can get rid of it and like set it up later. I'm probably gonna move this because I'm not liking the floor around it. I like the idea of it, but yeah, this is like the first one I built, so I didn't really know what I was doing, like how it would look. I'm planning on redoing these paths too. Nothing new up here except Charmeleon lives here now. I genuinely don't think there's anything that way. Down here, we fixed up this house a tiny bit. Yeah, again, it's now functional. It's probably the most like built house out of anything. I need more clay for the roof, but I don't know how to make those like side pillar bits on the corners, so I can't complete like any of the houses right now. At the moment, I'm just kind of blocking it out, being like, okay, I'll do that. I need to get more fences around here too. But yeah, my game plan for a lot of this is find, you know, create the habitats, find the Pokemon, and then, let me just check something, yeah. And then, build like the actual home for them. I need to do something with this path, but I'm not too sure what yet. Like this entire side. I'll figure it out because I don't want to be using the same blocks. Because I find that I've already used a lot of the same things. Magneton lives here now. Okay. This area is coming along pretty nicely. This is a lumberry. This is a pecha berry. So we're gonna have like a couple different trees around. Why not? I redid all of the pathing into these brick ones. I do need to fix up this a little bit. But this area is not my like main focus at the moment. We got Venomoth who lives here. We got Blossom who lives here, and then this is set up for Vileplume. I think this works as a house. Yeah, I might move them all in here. Although, I'm probably gonna move the bench, but I'm probably gonna keep these because I mirrored them as well, so they don't look too bad. Kind of sucks that all the electricity just vanishes after like a day. But we have 2 more electric types, so it should be easier to do that. And then this way, not much has changed other than a little bit darker. I blocked out these places too, like did what I can, but I'm still missing how to make like the plaster walls and other blocks, like those corner blocks, like I said. We'll figure it out, like how to do that. Up here has probably had like one of the more bigger changes. I'm still not sure about this pink house. I might get rid of it or like rework the area. But yeah, fencing all around. Each of these now is like slightly more built. The like crop field is fully redone. I'm missing a fence here. Do I have one? I got no idea why that's like that. Paris and, as you can see, Weeping Bell live here. Because this is the only one that works as a house, because it has like every corner. Yeah, nothing really big up here other than fencing. I fixed all like the fences on that bit. And then another house. This also leads back to the main area where Gulpin used to live. And now there's a bridge that like goes over here. This bit I haven't finished yet, but I'm planning having it go like forward and then left, and then I built this part to connect it to the other gate. We're gonna fix up like that ladder bit as well. eventually. And I didn't realize that this was over here, so I kind of cleared out the path over here. I'll probably put like, yeah, some kind of staircase down here. Then this leads over here. And then this has like some kind of a pathway, but yeah, again, I'll probably put some staircase and like other blocks to like really make it obvious that we can go that way. I don't know what happened over here. I'm not used to playing on this this. One thing I've learned is using mouse mode on like the Switch 2 Joy-Cons. Holy moly, that has made such a difference with building. It makes it so much quicker. I will get rid of this stupid plant, by the way. It's like my only way of getting tomatoes. I know I could just move it to a different area, but I remember it there, so I'm not gonna move it yet. Actually, I can move you. You can live like literally right here for now. Yeah, shared house. There you go. Just because I want to take these back. What? Okay. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Dude. There we go. This little table is so cute. I'm gonna keep like that. I'm probably gonna move it someplace else. I might move it everything like forward, I think. I'm able to. Oh, the bench is in the way. And okay, I'll come back to that. When everyone's not crowding around me. I moved like this bit a bit further back just to make room. I'll probably adjust it when the house is actually built, which is why I haven't put the grass on everything. I'm not sure if I even like this bit being out. I might just level the entire thing. Yeah, that's pretty much everything in Withered Wastelands. Don't think there's been any changes like on that side. But there has been changes elsewhere. I won't go to Pallet Town. It's pretty much the same. I just spoke to everyone that appeared. So it was everyone we looked at anyway. I'm going to treat it as my DLC area. So I'm not going to go there and build stuff until probably after I'm done with the main areas of this game. Just because, like, it is so massive, it's daunting, you know? Eventually I'll go over there, but not right now. But in Rocky Ridges, I have been making some moves. Now that I've completed like the story of the area, I'm now working on like actual construction and making things look decent. I've started from the gate and like push my way through the town. So immediately there'll be some changes, but I haven't built anything yet, like no houses. I've not really done much other than tidy the area up. So immediately, all of the pathways have been repaired, and all of the staircases are here now. This used to be dirt. It was covering the pathway. I didn't move Murkrow because I accidentally destroyed their home. Removed all of this wool, so now this is more accessible. I don't actually know what I'm gonna do in here to make it look... It's hard to make a cave look nice. Honestly, I think this is fine, but I might just add a couple bits to the front, like maybe a lantern and a couple boxes or something like that. Yeah, it's mainly the pathways. So I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I haven't decided yet. But I took off all the volcanic ash that was like blocking the way. And turns out there's plots of land that are perfect for the big houses. So I've been just putting them down, ready. Right. So up here. Do I have any alpine? I do. This tiny bit here is annoying me. But look how perfect they fit. I'm gonna deal with like the flooring for the wood later. And then this one even leads up to a little like garden area, which is really cute. So I'll probably fix the fencing, put a few like flowers and other furniture, and then it leads straight to the gate, which is quite nice that the pre-built path already does that. I need to fix this. This is gonna annoy me. Here we go. Oops. Yeah, I'll just do that for now. I haven't actually focused on like getting the Pokemon in this area yet. But now that I've cleared it up, that probably will be the next step. Cause like, hello. Oh, thank you. Yeah. One of the issues I've come across is I don't know how to make the material some of this stuff is made out of. And I'd like to fix the walls and the ceilings, but at the moment I can't. Let me just destroy these rocks. There we go. Cool. I know what I'm gonna do with this. I like the idea of like a big open ground for like a party, but I don't like it being made out of soil. So I'll find some kind of block that I prefer. Oh, I lied. My bad. Oh my gosh, I'm too strong. I'm too strong. Alright, let's just put that back. And I should have... Yeah, I've got plenty. There we go. Yeah. Mostly like repair work on the pre-built structures. Even down here, the stairs are done. This counts as a home now because I fixed the wall. What else? I've removed a couple of the cobwebs. Yeah, the walls are really annoying me, but I can't really do much about it. The railway is something I've seen a lot of people having already worked on the railway. I haven't. I've put down like where I can, but I don't really have a lot of it. I also plan to fix this area up. I actually broke down this wall because I did notice something was peeking out behind it. And I did discover something pretty cool. Let's just follow it. It's quite a trek. Could have just got a minecart and traveled because I'm pretty sure this is already built. But there's like a whole underground building in here. I have yet to like sort this out. I'm gonna focus on the surface and then work on here. I'm not too sure. It looks like there's like a room back there. I was gonna wait for this because I didn't realize what this was, but this is a door. Is it a door? Looks like a door. Ah, I see. Okay. Means I can destroy that now without feeling bad about it. Yippee! And I can use those elsewhere. Oh, this is nice. Okay, Pewter City. Photo number 5. Pretty photo of Pokemon. That's Glamora. Cool. Broken window. Yeah, we'll come back to prettying these places up. I think right now all I'll do is just put that there. And then the marble. Need another one of those lower pillars. Yeah, over here you can see Gimme Ghoul. I didn't know Burr was down here. But yeah, there's like a whole museum over here. You know what? While I'm here, I do have a sail fossil, I think. Why? Am I blind? There. Oh no, not a sail fossil, a jaw fossil. Wrong guy. Yeah, we'll just put this here. So hopefully the next time we're down here, we'll do that. Yeah, we can try trade rainbow feathers down here. Silver feathers, lost relics. Oh, I see. Okay. I was wondering what I was meant to be doing that with with all this. I want a home, yo. Right. Oh. Oh, any. Okay, just a big lost relic. I don't know how to make the post though. Can I trade with you though? Brought you something cool. Rainbow feathers. Yeah, let's just do this trade. Music mats. Or I have a ton of these, so I'll quickly just do that. Right, we have 4 and 2. I wish I could trade in bulk. A gaming bed, yo. I want to see what gaming bed looks like. Oh, it's like a backlight kind of thing. Okay. Random chair. I thought there would be more I could do with these, but you know what? I won't complain because I could get some pretty nice furniture from them. I was about to say this will free up inventory space, but no it won't. Actually, it'll make it worse. Oh, I do have 1 relic. Just check. Yeah, I think just the 1. I'm gonna have to do this. Just because, like, I literally do not have inventory space. I already have a berry case, unless you have, like, a different shape. Nope, it's a cherry berry again. This is not good. I'll do it. What do I do, guys? Oh wait, no, I have the bottom inventory. I completely forgot the extra bit. Late? I'm not that late. How late am I? Like 10 minutes. Not bad. Rain strings. Oh! Oh my gosh, I can make guitars and stuff. Yo. I'm starting to sound like the Pokemon in this game. I was like, why does everyone say yo? Like, it must be like a translation thing, but I use yo way more than I think. That lamp is very cute. Yo. Yo, a gaming chair? Yo, we got the gaming... I said yo again very quickly. we got the gaming bed and the gaming chair. Dude, it's... Look at that. Any Gengars yet? I have not seen a Gengar. Wait, what is this? There's more to this place? Thick. Oh my goodness, I haven't even been up here yet. Whoa! This is insanely cool. Okay, now I know what to do. Wait, no, this is a completely different... This is not the ore I'm thinking of. This is a completely different, like, wool. What is this? Starry Sky wool. Dude, that is so cute. I love that. I have a spaceship in here. Yeah, that is really cool. I like that. Never... Okay. Yeah, I will be bringing my stuff over here to show it off. An iron door. Okay. Dude, I can't get too much because my inventory won't allow it. Ooh. That is good though. I was thinking it was a bit weird we didn't have like a museum or anything, but there we go. We do have a museum. Let's leave. Oh yeah, there's like a recording studio in there as well. Yeah, I'll clear out this area, try and fix up what I can. Gonna be a bit difficult, especially considering I don't know what, like how to make those blocks. Yeah, I thought that room was made up of these like rainbow orb block things. I haven't really figured out what they do yet. But yeah, back to the tour. Like I said, we haven't really built anything major. Oh, that's way back. We have like outlines for everything, but yeah, the only thing we have is these tiny huts. I'll just grab that, why not? I think I showed this off already. Like, all that. While I'm here, now that I think about it, you know what? I'll live with you, DJ. Right, over here, what I've done is I've cut back a bit of the grass that was overflowing. Oh. I must have forgotten one. There you go. Dug out all the plots for everything. I still need more sprinklers though. I think my main priority will probably be the railway system. And then I'll work on everything else because it's gonna be a bit of a grind because of how pricey the materials are here. Yeah, I haven't really done anything. I fixed up these parts because these were made out of blocks I could actually use. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this as like gravel. I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do with like the main path. Hi, Magmar. Thank you. Can you just do that? Just... I don't really need glass for anything. I think I need like one more glass, but... Can you do your thing? There you go. Have to stare at it for a little bit. I also need to speak to Carcol if I see them. Yeah, I really need to fix this railway system, so it'll be a lot easier for me to travel. Oh, we did get one new guy down here. Well, we got Colossal, but we also got Volcarona over there. Wait. Volcarona litters. Let me just check. Oh, twine. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, that's another way to get to that museum. I just never noticed it every time I came down here. That there was a museum. Right, here we go. And it's probably easier to just leave and then go the other way to get to Carcol, but IDC. Here we go. Guys, I go back to work on Tuesday and I'm not looking forward to it. Am I meant to play Pokopia then? I need to figure out what I'm doing with streams also in that case, because I have been streaming every day for a little, well, since Thursday at the very least. And I've been loving it, honestly. I've been loving streaming recently. And going back to work where I'm working usually in my allocated streaming time is a bit difficult. So we might see the return of like the late streams, like 9:30, 10, like that time. I'll try and be as early as I can with it, like get home, eat, immediately stream. Oh wait, I need to speak to Carkle. But yeah, it's gonna be a little bit difficult. Oh wait, other Pokemon will actually use the... Oh, that's really cool. Oh, we did get one guy here. We got Larvitar. I don't know where they are. Oh, there they are. The whole gang. The Zoneberry too. And Fido. Excuse me. This is gonna take so much iron. Oh, this is gonna be how you get toxicity. That's really cool. Right. There's also this, but I don't know. I need a lot of these. What do I do about this? Wait, there might be room? Yeah. I push that. No. What do you mean I can't? Oh wait, I don't have anything in it. Okay, that's good. One thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just dump all like the furniture and stuff I just got. Oh, I need to speak to Rotom too at some point. You know, I'll just put all the music discs here. Okay, cool. Was it here? Yeah. A gray hut. Oh, I need one more piece of glass. Hold on a moment. I think we were already getting Magmar or someone to do it, so we should be fine. But we're gonna have to go mining for some more, iron at some point. Ah! Let me just... There we go. I'll figure everything out with the, Wait. I guess they're completely separate ones? Maybe? I don't know, like... I'm not sure. But let's start with this one. Because this is gonna be like a pretty important railway connection. And we can always change the... I found out you can change the block underneath the rail and it won't destroy the rail itself. Oh, we've already ran out. Yeah, this is progressing. Copper, not quite what I want, but close enough. Did I check with Carkol? I didn't. Yeah, I just had a Pokemetal here. I'm not particularly fussed if they do or not, so I'm just gonna leave them in there. Oh, gold ore. I don't want gold ore right now. Part of me doesn't want to like harvest the ore because I'm like, oh, but it adds like to the environment. But the only other way I could do it is Dream Islands. I need to add a non-railway system of getting through here. I've also not checked what's down here. I keep telling myself like, oh, I'm just doing a tour. And now look at me. Hey, Kaz. This is more adorable, right? I'm not sure this photo does her justice though. Oh, that's probably the other photo of the Glamora we found. Just look how gorgeous she is, and those eyes suck you right in. She's so cute. Don't you think so too, Kaz? I also look at this photo when I'm lonely. I hope this picture of Mora cheers you up, Kaz. Even if it's only a little bit. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me just clear this a little bit. Right. I need to be wary though, because I'm gonna run out of powered up rock smash in a bit. I think what we'll do, we'll just set up the other build. Oh, that's how to get to the museum. Yeah, we'll set up like the house next to like the gray hut right by the Pokemon Center. And then this way. Oh, I'm getting lost. Oh yeah, it's this way. And then we'll swap over to Lapras for now. Hi, Magmar. Right. Can you do iron instead? Thank you. Hi, Polytoad. It's so weird to see like some random Pokemon come down here. Right, we should have enough to begin work. We just need to get the people over. I don't know how long it'll take. Usually it'll be like an hour or a day. Oh wait, it's right here. Boom! Right, we need Riolu and Roly-Coly specifically. I did see Roly-Coly and Riolu, and I completely forgot where I saw them. That's Riolu. Thing is, Roly-Coly is so tiny. A lot of the time I genuinely just miss where they are. That's Diglett. Right, let's just grab other people. And then hopefully we'll come across Roly-Coly. Hi, DJ. Right, Chef Dente, and then we need to lock in and find wherever Roly-Coly went. Actually, before I do that, is there anything I can... One iron ingot. Actually, I kind of want to keep that. Oh, wait, how do I remove it? That. There we go. Because like I said, I want to focus on the railway tracks before I actually end up, like, fixing the other houses. This one's just easy to do. Right, so we're gonna have to find Roly-Coly. The best way to do that is just to ask everyone where they think they are. There. Just ask these guys. Yep. Through the cave? That seemed like through the cave. Need to get Chef Dente to move into that wood hut. Not wood hut, stone hut. Oh, they're there. Off you go. You're kinda speedy. Here we are. What do you mean there's not enough space to build? Oh, really? There we go. Oh, I was about to say, oh, is this okay? But then I realized it's like a blocky house, which means I can change it if I want. Yeah, tomorrow. Okay. Well, that's progress at least. Yeah, we'll call it there for now. I haven't done anything in the third area. I probably will later on, but mainly because I think like the ability to get water sources probably will be from that third area. Right, there we go. Let me get like shiny decks and everything up. And some music as well. Ooh. YouTube video might recommend it with AI generated thumbnail. No, thank you. Right. And then grab that. Okay, we'll move over to the specifically the lapras one. Everything's falling. Right. I think I had it like that or something. Oh god, my switch is in the corner. There you go. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're just waiting for the... We're good? I think we're good. Boom. This takes forever to load up. Oh, this song is so good. Okay. I don't even have streamer bot open. What am I doing? Game on me. Here we go. Okay, we're all good. Officially set up. It has been like too long. The counter is in a weird number. I know I said I don't like to leave it in that number. Like in like a number that doesn't look memorable to me. But yeah, I can't remember what I was doing that I had to like stop in the middle of it. Might have been pokopia, honestly. Gosh, pokopia's been like consuming me. It's been crazy. And the crazy thing is, after the stream, I'm probably gonna hop right back on pokopia. Like, I got on it today when I woke up, and I was like, I'll just do a little bit, and then I'll do something else, and then come back to it. I was playing pokopia for like 5 hours straight, or something crazy like that. Like, my time on pokopia is bad. And I got no clue what video to do on it. Like, that's the bad thing. It's like I've been doing this for not for nothing, but not for content. I have recorded like everything though. So all like it's gotta be like 35 hours I have on it of pokopia I have recorded. I think I might just do like a I don't know, first week on pokopia or something like that. I don't know how I wanted to structure it because I was gonna do 100 days, but 100 days is a lot of footage, especially when I'm not playing for like an hour a day. I'm playing for like way too long. Like, honestly, it's been a second job for the past few days. I was thinking maybe doing like 100 hours in Pokopia. But then again, that's 100 hours of like footage. And I'm only at like 30 when I say only, but like the next closest would be like 50. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe I'll just like I'll do a general Pokopia video just of my progress so far. Like I don't know what people on YouTube want from Pokopia. Like eventually it would be nice to do like the hide and seek, like the prop hunt kind of stuff that they showed in the when was it? I think it was like the Pokemon Day Presents for Pokopia was the hide and seek stuff they were doing. I'm just trying to think like what else could I do? I think just like a general video is the best thing to do, and then just throw out like something. The thing is, I hate making unstructured VOD adaptations is the best way to describe it. It's like a culmination of every time I've been live. Like I'm not too big on that. Like I like scripting content, and I like creating scripted content. Not scripted content, but like, you know, like intros and bits in between. And it's very hard to do that with Pokopia. I could do an intro, obviously, and an outro. But then everything in the middle is just very unorganized. And this is like slightly too loud for me. There we go. And then I don't know if I'm entertaining enough during the sections, because like I think I'm building pretty nice. I like the direction I'm going with it. But I don't know if that's entertaining to watch. Unless I like speed it up by like 50 and do like a speed build kind of thing. I think the best thing is like I say like a week in Pokopia, but it's been 4 days and I feel like I have enough content for like 5 videos. Well, not like content, but you know, the amount of footage I have specifically. I'll be playing it tomorrow. And then 2 more days after that, maybe. Could just do like a week in Pokopia. But then I gotta be editing the footage now pretty much, because I have so much footage. Probably taking up a lot of my storage, and I haven't really been looking. Awkward. Let me just check. How much storage? I have like a decent amount, to be fair. I don't know what I cleared out that gave me so much. Let me just check this like video file. It's just more lapras resets. Okay. I can delete that one for now. Because like the main important one is like when I get the shiny, like right now. Nope. One day it'll work. But yeah, I have like Pidgey random, Felix random. They're just random shinies I found, because I might do like a 2026 shiny compilation. And I just want to keep like all the like every shiny I found. I need to move over some of the video captures from my Switch, like the playback bit they have there. Because I know I've got like a Hydreigon, a couple random ones, I think like a Squovet, you know, just random shinies like that. But I want to keep track of literally every shiny I find. Oh, Ambipom's gonna count. So yeah, like my first shiny of the year was Virizion, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and then at the moment, the footage lasts until the 8th of January for like the edited part, and it's a Mime Junior from X and Y when I was doing the Shingling hunt. Because like my issue is like if I keep all this footage, it's gonna be quite bulky. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, you know, collect the reactions and everything, throw it in Premiere Pro like all together, and then export those videos and then delete the rest of the old footage. I think that might be the best thing to do. Just so I don't keep like, you know, like a 3-hour VOD where I happen to have stumbled across a shiny Pidgey or something like that in the middle of it. Like, I don't have to keep a 3-hour VOD for that. I know I could just crop it, but like, that kind of thing, you know. I get a shiny Pidgey in the first 5 minutes of the stream, and in the last 5 minutes of the stream, I find a shiny Wurmple, or I don't know, you know, just something like not big. That ends up me having to save the entire 3-hour VOD, you know? I really need to be more organized with my footage. Like, I am pretty organized. I haven't been for Pokopia, honestly. I need to make a folder for that. Like, I have basically 2 main folders. There's the edited folder, which is like any video I've like got edited and ready to go. At the moment there's nothing in there. Which reminds me, I need to work on some like short content. Let me skip this. There we go. I don't know, the music font was a bit like ear piercing there. Yeah, I need to work on some shorts that I had like scripted and recorded. But then in my work in progress folder, I have BDSP, which is like the starter resets from like way back in like late 2024, early 2025. There's the Chimecho hunt I've been looking for. A Chimecho only in Emerald that I ended up scrapping, but like I have the footage just in case I go back to it. Because I did actually tease it in one of my videos. I can't remember which one. But yeah, if you look, there is like a footage of James the Chimecho dying to the guy with like the 4 Wurmples. That's every 100 Pokemon, which at the moment I've only got Gimme Goal. The Iono cosplay challenge, which I will get back to. I know I said like I said on Friday, I might do it tomorrow, which is yesterday. I need to be fully prepared to do the challenge, and I woke up quite late yesterday and I was like, I don't have time, you know? But if there's a day where I'm like, I wake up and I really think about it and I want to do it, we'll do it. There's a Magikarp video, actually, that I might get back to at some point. The Miku video, which has probably the most footage in the works. And it's where this video will go, because I'm about to get a shiny lapras right around here. Wow. Nope. And then Mystery Dungeon shinies, it's just only Ambipom at the moment, because we couldn't get Ampharos every day. It was sad. And then, well, there's one more thing. It's not in a folder, it's just the current 2026 footage I mentioned earlier. That's from the 1st to the 8th of January. Yeah, I might work on that just to maybe every, oh yeah, it's been 2 months since I probably worked on it. Yeah, maybe every month or so I'll just put like the collection of shinies I got in there if I find like enough, you know? You know, if I find 1 shiny in the month, no point. But I don't know. Can't really think of modern games I'm shiny hunting in anymore, you know? I'm not getting a shiny, like 10 shinies per day. And that's lowballing it for like ZA and everything. Like, there's other videos I can work on. Like the Magikarp video. But it's also a little bit of a grind. Because that Magikarp video is like, I mean, to be fair, there's only like 2 other Magikarps I need to get, which is the level 100 Magikarp in Scarlet and Violet, Kitakami, and the Alpha Magikarp in Legends Arceus. Those are like the 2 main ones I want to get. And then I'd be happy with like editing and throwing that video out there. I might do that honestly, because this video will take a while. Actually, okay, I need to lock in. I'll make a Pokopia video. Still work on this. And then my second like shiny hunt on the side will be Magikarp, I think. I think that's the like the more sensible way of doing it. Oh. Good thing I didn't buy Fire Red Leaf Green. I can't imagine anyone is still doing like the lab resets with Pokopia out. It's like if you're, you know, if you're playing Fire Red Leaf Green, it means you have a Switch too, which means you can play Pokopia. If you're not playing it, you are missing out on peak. Yeah, that might be something I'll do. I'll just like probably throw together all my Pokopia footage, cut it down into like a sizable amount, and then figure out what direction to go for the writing. It's been one. I think everyone has struggled with Pokopia. Honestly, I think I've seen one video, and that was shown today, like with Pokopia, that isn't like a, you know, standard tutorial or, you know, how-tos, anything like that. Like the first proper entertainment Poketuber content I've seen with Pokopia has been Shiny Catherine's video today. I feel like either everyone's like, you know, playing Pokopia in their own time, just chilling. Maybe they're not playing Pokopia, or the third option, like me, is that they're stuck on what to do for it. Because like I absolutely love this game, and I'd love to play more, and I'd love to make content from it. But I don't know what anyone else would want to see from Pokopia. Because I've seen some comments from people saying like, oh, I'm not gonna play Pokopia, I'd rather watch people play it. But then I don't know. I guess I should investigate people who make Animal Crossing content. You know, look through all of them, skip past the ones that do 100 days, because as much as I want to continue doing this until like, I think, did I say July? I can't remember. As much as I love to keep going, I want to make content now, and I don't want to keep that footage for all that time. Once I do, what, 10 days in Pokopia, and then just do that 10 times, and then do a mega movie, or I don't know how, like the way you're meant to do this. Because there's also like the standard I 100%ed Pokopia, but that yet again will take a while. And I'm not saying like not putting out a video is a bad thing. Because, you know, people who can do those videos, like 100 days, 100%, 100 hours, like whatever, like the big stuff, those videos will, well, I hope they'll have like a lot of effort put into them, and will be like quite, it'll be like a movie, you know, to watch through, and I like watching those on YouTube. But at the same time, I'm like, I can't wait that long to talk about a game that's only recently come out. Like, it was the case for ZA as well. I was just playing through it. I played through the main story, and I got stuck, and I didn't know what video to make, and I just made like a generic, like, every shiny I found so far, because everyone else was doing that. The video didn't do too well, I didn't really care for it either, was the issue. It's like, I made that video, I wouldn't be able to tell you, like, a lot of the stuff I did for that. The only thing I remember, which was like the one part I liked from that video, was like the name tags, like the Minecraft-esque name tags I showed off my Pokemon with. But yeah, that video had no direction, had no planning. I didn't know what to do. And I'd rather not repeat that with Pokopia. The second ZA video I did, which was shiny hunting alpha, well, Shalpha versions of my top 3 Pokemon. I liked that. It was a bit short, and I'm not used to having a video with only 3 targets. Like, a lot of the videos I do have, you know, around 6 or more targets I hunt for. And it was weird doing like half of that, but I liked it. I felt more confident with it. Because I could talk about like each Pokemon in more detail. And I actually cared about what I was doing. Like I set out for that challenge with the goal of making a video, and that changed the way I was, you know, I was doing it. But now I'm at that point where I'm back in the, I've just played through a game just to chill with no direction in mind. I have the footage, but I can't go back and twist the way I said things, or, you know, I mean, the only thing I could do is a voiceover, and I've not. The last time I've done a voiceover like that was Cobblemon episode 2. How long ago was Cobblemon episode 2? Like, that was the first, where is it? It was, okay, it can't be a year ago. It could be longer than that, probably almost 2. 5th of April, 2024, yeah. Almost 2 years. I really like the thumbnails I did for that series. Bring Back Cobblemon episode 3. Honestly, like, I did really like what I was, like, the idea of the Cobblemon series. It didn't do the worst. Like, each episode have like 300, 400 views, which ain't bad. It's just, it's so hard to do like an episodic series anymore. I'd love to go back to it, but it might be a second channel thing. But then again, like, the issue I have with my second channel is if I'm working on videos for a second channel, it means I'm not working on videos for my first, unless I hire an editor. And the issue with hiring an editor is that I'm very picky with, like, my editing style. Like, I have an editing styling document. So, I mean, like, it would be very, like, a lot easier for me to hire an editor, because I could give them this document which has, like, the font I use, the sizing, the hex code for like any specific colors, like the gradient. So actually, let me show you guys it. You may notice in like all of my videos since I started making like full-on Pokemon content, where is it? There is always something like in the yapping bits, and that is a looping video of Pokeballs with a purple background. What you might notice is that usually there is like a gradient that's like a bluish purple from the bottom right. What would be easier is if I just like exported that, but like sometimes I like to change it up, like the colors. So I actually have like a 4-point gradient filter over it. So even like in my editing document, I have the exact hex codes of each 4 points. Like it's pretty in depth, where, you know, if I gave someone the assets for that, they would be able to recreate it, but I'm too picky. And also hiring an editor is really expensive. And stuff on like VGen and stuff, editors there, they're more about like VOD clipping, you know? They aren't... It's very hard to find like an editor who will do like standard YouTube content in that way. Because It's very difficult to. I find it hard to like let go of my content and have someone else edit for me. But I guess if I did like an episodic series, it would just be like one video, cut it down, add an intro and outro. Maybe. I don't know. If I ever did like a Cobblemon thing on my main channel, it would likely be 100 days or like a compilation, you know? Like a shiny only as well, like specifically shiny. Actually, I say that, but like I like things like Pokopia where, you know, it's not shiny hunting, it's something completely different. It's just building and creativity, and I love that. But then like 100 days and things like it is a bit overused. And that's why I didn't really want to do 100 days in Pokopia either, because like I made a joke about it in my last video, but as soon as I'm gonna have to Google the date again. 100 days from March 5th. Yeah. I made a joke about it in my last video, but from the 13th of June, there will be like 100 thousands of videos of 100 days in Pokopia. You know, people might actually do it before then if they time travel and everything. And I don't want to be one of them. You know, because like it's just so predictable. It's a good format, but like, you know, I had this trouble when I wasn't doing Pokemon content, when I was doing like other kind of content, and I was like, I want to do like different games and like Harvest Moon and, you know, random things like that, and I was like, I don't know what kind of videos to make. I looked it up, everyone was just talking about 100 days, but it just feels a bit standard. I don't know. I feel like it's so difficult. It really is. Like, I think I have the issue where I'm playing the game so much that I'm worried that 100 days will be like 1,000 hours. You know, it won't be, but you know, like I worry that it will. I'll have to edit the video like 100 times over. I definitely want to do like a hide and seek thing, but I have to find people for that, like. And I have not done a Pokemon collab before. Well, I technically have, but I've not done a video for it. And that's the scary bit, like reaching out to people, especially like in this space, because I don't know anyone. Well, I know people, you know, like people know me. You know, the scariest thing is when I raid someone and they go, "Oh, I've seen your videos," and I literally freeze up and I'm like, "You what?" Like Blue Vector and the Missile, like when I raided them for the first time and both of them mentioned that, I was petrified. Because I was like, I want your stuff, and I was like, it's a weird feeling, like being acknowledged. Also very cool, but yet like, you know, like I vaguely know people, but I've never reached out to anyone, and that's probably holding me back. Like my fear of rejection is stopping me from making cool collab content. And I know with Pokopia, so many people are going to be doing the hide and seek stuff. Maybe like a build challenge would be cool on like Pallet Town. I don't know. I don't know what to do, but I definitely do want to do like collab content in the future. A shiny race is something I've always dreamed of doing. There was a video, oh my gosh, I need to find it, like who it was by. And it was such a cool idea, but it was a shiny race. I think it might be Mimiori on their Pokemon channel, where they did a shiny race. Well, I don't know if it was them, but it was someone who did a shiny race, And the way they picked out the target for each other, because they gave each other like a target, was they went to like a Pokemon center together, and they picked out a plush for the other person, and that plush of the Pokemon would be the one they're hunting. I think it was them, because I do remember like one of the targets was a Baneri and something like that. But I just thought that was such a cute idea, and I love Pokemon plushies, so I just need to find someone to, I mean, I need to find a place to buy Pokemon plushies is the issue, because you'd be very limited on what you can do. I should have went to EUIC, honestly. That would have been my best chance for it. But yeah, I am working on like a Cobblemon thing. It's more of an idea. Well, I say it's more of an idea. I have like a whole map built out for it and like planning documents. It's something I really want to do, but I don't know if it has a place on my main channel. I'll probably do a poll like nearer to when I am planning on releasing the video. Or videos, I should say. Because it will be like a short series. Yeah, I'll probably like record all the episodes for it, edit it, and then put a poll on my main channel, like how they feel about Cobblemon content. And depending on because like the good thing about YouTube polls is that a lot of people engage with them. And it'll kind of tell me like where my content and where my channel, like who it's being targeted to. And if I just ask those questions like, you know, would you watch a Cobblemon series? If I get an overwhelming like no, I'll know to post it on my second channel where it won't really affect the engagement and everything of my main channel. Because either way I'm gonna do it is just depending on like where I put it. And, you know, like, if it does go on the second channel, I will, like, mention it on my main and, like, redirect it over there. But it's more of, like, a bigger thing. And that's also the scary thing, because it is, like, collab content, too. But it's something I'm hosting, and I've never hosted an event before. And, because I would class it as an event. I don't know if I'm doing it right. It will be interesting, and I like how structured it is at the moment. I think that's the thing that always stops me from doing cool stuff, is like I worry that somewhere along the line, and I'll never have a specific where, just somewhere it will go terribly wrong and I won't be able to recover from it. And it's just that thought that always like puts me off. Oh my god, guys, I haven't had music playing this entire time. Why didn't y'all tell me? Right, there we go. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I thought it was audible. Okay, there we go. Well, that should be playing now. Just awkward silence and me yapping. Okay. But yeah, I am like planning something. It is in the works. Just, I don't know where to juggle it between Pokopia, this video, and like a million other things I'm doing. Because the thing about this as well is this will take a little bit to do. Like, we have the stage, we have the idea, we have like the structure. I'll do like more of the specific plannings for it. But like, I'll just say it's like 10 episodes, which will be 10 recording sessions, and then I have to edit each individual one. And things like camera angles, like, scripting for it. It will be very cool if I can pull this off. And I just worry I won't be able to in the way I can envision another content creator doing it. Like, it's one of those things that, like, I can imagine how someone could do it, but then I worry that I'm not going to be able to, what's the term? Well, like, replicate it, really. Like, it's gonna be cooler in my head than what I'm able to do. But I'll still go for it. I think it'll be fun. I think the issue as well is like the people that I'm likely gonna be recruiting won't really be like knowledgeable on Pokemon. And they're quite different to my style of content and family friendliness. I have to set out some ground rules, but that's like something else that I'm afraid of. Like, I don't want to be policing my friends on like what they can and can't say. But at the same time, I don't like swearing in my videos. Don't out me like that. It's just I feel bad because like if I tell everyone, guys, don't swear, don't be inappropriate, I sound like a school teacher. But then like if someone swears, I find it I found this really difficult when I wasn't making Pokemon content back when I was still like a variety channel. I found it so difficult to edit videos with anyone else in it. It was so difficult because everyone was swearing every 2 seconds. I was like, I don't like bleeping things out because I feel like it brings attention to it, and sometimes the like censor sound just sounds annoying. But especially in like the first like 5 minutes of the video is like a big no-no. If you swear like in the first I don't know how exactly, like how long exactly, it's at least the first minute. But if there's like a swear or like anything that will flag for YouTube, you know, your video won't be anywhere. That was something I remember like intensely looking into. As the one person who doesn't swear in the server, I try not to these days. I mean, it's cool. It's just like recording parts, you know? Because I also worry, like, I wouldn't want to restrict anyone else from making content off of this event. And, you know, some people's way of content directly clashes with mine. You know, like, if you are a person who's, like, has a community, is 18 plus, swears all the time, and that's kind of, not like your thing, but, like, you know, people expect that from you. I don't want to have to be like, can you just not be yourself for 3 hours every so often? Because, like, my style of video doesn't have swears or anything. Like, it's very difficult. I don't know. I just... I don't know. But... you know, I know at least, like, you and class are interested in it. I'll probably have to make that very clear in the interest form I'm gonna release for it. That if you participate in this... it's also just difficult in general, like... how different I am in, like, terms of content. Like I said, like, I love to play, like, Overwatch and stuff and, like, all that. But it's still, like, very different to being a Pokatuber with bright-colored robot, you know? No swears. Oh, what is that one video? It's like... Stop saying cuss words, guys! Like, if I feel like that, like, I feel like the embodiment of that video if I try to police anyone on their language, if I'm recording anything. Is why, like, a lot of the time, I'll be shiny hunting in a VC, and I just won't have Discord audible. Like, you might be able to notice it in some of my other videos, where, like, I'll pause for a second if I see, like, the shiny. Or say, like, oh, give me a moment, guys. Because, like, I'll be going over to deafen myself to react. Because, like, I don't know, it's very unpredictable. Like, especially if I'm joining a VC where people, like, already having a conversation. And I don't want anyone to avoid saying anything just because I'm there. it also makes me worry that like when I do find a shiny, the first like 1 minute of it will just be silence. Like there won't be any commentary. Because that's something I've struggled with, is like with shiny reactions. A lot of the time I'll be shiny hunting offline and I'll be really tired and I have something on in the background that I'm like focused on. I'll see the shiny and go, oh my god, but like that'll be it. There'll be like nothing else to it. It would just be like silence, shiny reaction, scripted content, repeat. I need to learn to yap more, but then like shiny hunting, sometimes it just takes so long. Like I can't guarantee I'll find a shiny when I'm yapping. It would be really funny if that was a shiny. Testing out the silence method. If I don't say anything 5 seconds before the shiny, or 5 minutes or 5 seconds before the check, it will be shiny for sure. That's just how it goes. Yeah, like Cobblemon, that Cobblemon event, like when I thought of it, it just like everything clicked. I think it was because I was watching, well, I say I was watching, I watched one episode before I had to turn it off because it was just, I mean, this, think about it, this is not like a good omen. But I was watching a tiny bit, like the first episode of the Beast games, and the format is what like clicked with me. The whole like premise and everything, and like Mr. Beast, like Mr. Beastification of the whole production. I'm not taking that into account, but like the idea of like a competition series really got me interested. So I will look to do something with it. I just worry like it's gonna be a commitment for people, and I don't know how likely it is to get that commitment. And I also worry that like people won't take it seriously. That's also like a tiny fear of mine, you know? Because I feel like sometimes people just get into the mood of like, oh yeah, we're just chilling, hanging out, when like it's a video. I've like in past events, like that's also been the experience. There's some events that like I recorded and I couldn't make a video out of them because like there was no entertainment. It was just a conversation, you know, for a lot of it. That's like both Pokemon and not Pokemon content. Alright, I'm just checking everything. Radio. I'm just checking something here. Okay, right. I recently joined another group. I don't know how like you're meant to tackle Twitch like groups. Because at the moment I think I'm listed under Team Yell. But I joined the V-Clankers the other week, which they're like a group of VTubers who are robots of some kind. I'm like, there's no other specific group that like would fit me more. Like Team Yell is like a lot of Pokemon people, but there are so many more people who like use face cams and have like a really different style of content. I mean, to be fair, like either way, I'm a little bit of an oddball in these Twitch groups, because either in Team Yell I'm like, oh, there's like a couple of VTubers, but you know, the community is like the minority in there, and then vice versa with the V-Clankers group. Like, yeah, I'm a VTuber, I fit in that way, and like I'm a robot VTuber. That's really specific. There are, you know, it's more likely you find like an anime woman. But then at the same time, I'm likely the only one. There might be actually, I've seen a couple people talk about Pokemon in the Discord, but I'm likely in the minority of family-friendly VTubers who play Pokemon, and like exclusively Pokemon. So I've always found this difficult, like juggling between the general idea of the VTuber community the more specific like robot TV head community and the Pokemon community. Because like I am a mesh of all three, and I don't know if I fit into any category well. You know? Like with VTubers, I don't think, you know, the primary demographic of people who watch VTubers, I don't think most of them are the kind that would watch someone like me who's like more family friendly. And then the TV head side, like that's more of a general community rather than like a content thing. And then Pokemon is like, there are like a lot of Pokemon VTubers out there, but not as much. And I worry I stick out that way. Well, I like sticking out. Like, I like being unique, that I'm one of the few that meshes all of those elements. Like, you know, I bring something different, but then I'm worried I'm too different, that I'm excluding everyone who would be interested in one of those things. This song, again, how many times? I do not want to listen to Village Bridge from Black and White. Here we go. I must be playing the same playlist or something. Holy moly, I've yapped a lot. Let me hydrate. Remember to stay hydrated. Ooh. Yeah, I worried for quite a while about that. Now, like, I slightly worry about it, but I kind of embrace, like, there's nothing I want to change. I want to be a VTuber. I want to be a TV head. I want to be a Poketuber. Like, I don't want to change any of those. You know, if I weren't me, I'd watch me. If I was more entertaining. I cringe at myself in like when I'm doing voiceovers or like just editing like VODs and previous recordings. Like I'm like, oh, I always judge myself like really badly for it. But hey, there's at least a couple people who watch me. That's good enough. More than I can ask for, honestly. Better than having none. I just gotta lock in with YouTube again. That's one thing I've been slacking on. I need to make another short because like I feel like all my long form videos are gonna take forever to make. So I need something to like say YouTube in the background. Because I've always said like I love streaming, but like if I could pick like, I don't know, 1,000 concurrent viewers on a Twitch stream or 1 million views on a YouTube video, I'd pick the YouTube video. I don't know if those quite equate, but you know what I mean. Like, I'd rather pick big number on YouTube than big number on Twitch. I guess it's hard to grow on Twitch, like, anyway. And a lot of the advice for Twitch is like growing anywhere else. And that's what like I originally started my YouTube for, and just like because I wanted to make YouTube videos. But part of it was like, oh, I heard, you know, if you make YouTube videos, people are more likely to follow you and watch you on Twitch. So I started off doing that. And then I just fell in love with the process, especially like, I think, let me just see like the videos I made. I mean, even from the Cobblemon episode, like there's different elements to different videos that really hooked me on making YouTube videos. We'll go in order of like release. The Cobblemon episode 1. I loved making the thumbnail. There's just something about that thumbnail that just speaks to me. And although it's very hard to make entertaining like Minecraft videos without going in with a goal, I really like the fact that, you know, in both the first and second episode, something happened like in the middle of recording, like me finding a shiny licky licky, or well, I think it was a lickitung, a shiny lickitung, or finding the mushroom Miltank Island. You know, like that happened. I was like, oh, that's the hype moment for the video. That was very cool to me. That's why I never really made a third. Well, for one, I lost like during that period, I upgraded my PC. I didn't upgrade. I built a new PC, and to this day, I still haven't moved over my my SSD that had my Minecraft world on there. It's still there somewhere, but I don't have it accessible. Maybe I'll have a look, see if I can like actually get it back. That'd be kind of funny, like 2 years in the future. Oh, the SCP Secret Lab video. Honestly, like, I don't know what it is about that. Like, I think one, the whole event in general was so fun. Like, it was my first time playing Secret Lab. I got hired as a narrative designer for a bit for that game. I remember I waited to publish a video until that was official, but I don't know, the reaction images and like the captions was something I really enjoyed making from that video. There was a lot of funny moments in there. Like, I look back on that video quite fondly. The Ono video, I think for that one it was like the general editing, like the zooms and like the focus. That one like doesn't stand out to me as much. The one after that though, which ironically out of all those first 4 videos is the worst performing one. It's the Overcooked 2 video. Like, I mentioned this a lot. That Overcooked video, I am obsessed with it. Like, it's another one of those things that if I weren't me, I'd watch this. Like, the caption, I found like a nice font that was nice to look at. Yet again, it would start with the emotional music. Yeah, there we go. The reaction images, I absolutely loved like learning to like search for reaction images for the it makes me laugh, some of them. I think I'd make it shorter, maybe make it like an even 10 minutes rather than like a 14-minute video. But I don't know, I like the dynamics. I think it's still one of my favorites. My outro music, I forgot about that. I forgot I made that on my channel. Like a audio visualizer of I ended up naming it. It's called Initialized by Alza Studio. I'll actually play this after the Area Zero music. But it's like at the end of every video you kind of listen and there's always the same music that plays for the outro. I posted like the full version of that. That was honestly me just learning how to create audio visualizers in what was it? I think it was After Effects I used. I was like, you know what? I'll just post the full thing. Oh god, the Kirby-thon for Kirby's Dream Land was awful. It was. I don't know what I was thinking. It was so unstructured. It was just me recording my gameplay and then just straight up posting it. Like, it was barely edited. It was a 40-minute video. Like, I think I'd go back and redo that if I could. Also, the thumbnail isn't great. It's like, it was pretty much like just a version of my I haven't been doing them lately, but like on my YouTube, on my live videos, I do have like a thumbnail I frequently use, which is like the same template. It was pretty much that, but the border was white instead of red. Awful. Really bad video. I probably rate it like F tier. I should do like a rating of all my videos. Oh god, I reuse that image of like way too much. It's the one I use in my my profile picture. Okay. Mushroom Miltank Island Koppelmon episode 2. Right. This one. Let me have a look. Let me just check. Yeah. So the audio got corrupted for this one. I vividly remember this. Problem 1, episode 2's audio, like my microphone specifically, kept cutting out every second and it sounded awful. And this was the first video where I scripted for, and it was a scary process. Like, I at least appreciate that it got me to go out my comfort zone and learn to script videos and things like that. The content itself wasn't really interesting because I remember I had to record extra time because I spent like most of the time just in the mines. Which is why I went exploring, found the mushroom island, yada yada. That was the interesting point in the episode. The thumbnail, yet again, I love the creation of the thumbnail. That was really fun to make. And then like I said, the scripting, like learning that process was very useful to me, considering it's all I do now. Oh, crab game. This one's interesting. I have mixed feelings about this crab game video. Like, I ended up winning the tournament, and it was my first time playing the game, and I feel like story-wise, it had such a good arc to it. Like, naturally, like, I started off newbie, you know, I didn't really know what I was doing. In the middle, I started getting sabotaged by other people, and the game, like, glitched me out at one point and made me lose, and it just felt like everything was against me. And then I climbed back. I know I said I'd play the other music after, but I just didn't. And then, like, I climbed back and ended up winning, and it was very hype. Like, that story progression was very cool. But if you watch that video, there is a massive chat on the left-hand side, and it looks really bad. This is why I don't like editing, like, VOD content, and why I stopped having chat on my... Why is this not playing? I stopped having chat on my screen because of the crab game video. It made it look really ugly. And as I was editing it, I realized that. And it was such a good video, but it's ruined by the left side of the screen. I did like a couple different, like the intro part. Actually, I think I scripted the intro. That was the first time I did that. Yeah, there are a lot of like standout moments in this video. I think it's like, it's pretty entertaining if you just pretend you're blind and like on the left side of the video. This is also PNG tuber days, like, wow. I still think the like take your own path bit is really funny to me. That tickles me. After this was like a really weird time in my channel. I think this is where I had the like channel crisis, like identity crisis. Because you can kind of see I started looking at farming games, like Story of Seasons, Ova Magica, Harvest Moon. I was looking at those, trying to like see if that was fun to make content of. Not like if it was doing well, but if it was fun to make content of. And the first one in that is a reaction video. So, you know, going great. Yeah, again, this has like chat on the left side of the screen and it looks really ugly. And I don't have like proper overlays and everything. Like, oh, this is like a channel critique at this point. But yeah, this was the Marvelous Game Showcase from 2024. Considering I didn't care about most of these games except for like one, I probably should have only kept that part in. You can see I was in a VC that it looks like a DC from as well. Oh goodness. But yeah, this is just reaction content, not entertaining. Oh, got 30 views. No surprise there. Oh, and state of play as well from the looks of it. I don't like reaction content. I'm not gonna do I say I'm not gonna do reaction content. The last video I did was reaction, but like I felt like I didn't really, I don't know, it wasn't well put together. Like it wasn't really well planned either. Over Magica demo for his thoughts and impressions. This one didn't, like, you know, a little bit better. This was like a review video. Like, you can really tell that I was just trying to figure out what I wanted to do because every video is something completely different. So Over Magica is a farming game which is kind of like Pokemon in a bit. Pokemon crossed with like Harvest Moon is the way you you battle with like these slimes that you also use to like ranch and everything. It's pretty fun. The demo came out like a year or two ago. I played it because I also like kickstarted the game back when it was during that period. I was afraid of being mean, honestly. I think like I did the review content pretty well, but I kind of figured that I couldn't make review content because I didn't like to be mean about the game. The video after this has like 1,500 views, but you know, no one actually stuck through to it because it's the That's Not My Neighbor achievements percentage speedrun. And yeah, this is my attempt at speedrun content. Well, it's not even content because like I don't even speak in it. It's just a speedrun. That's it. I watched a video and they were doing the same thing and I was like, I could do that quicker. I did it quicker. Since then the category has been like archived because the game got updated. So technically I still own that world record. But yeah, I knew I didn't want to do speedrun stuff, so I don't know why I made that. It was cool. Oh, my 3D model debut trailer. I should have hired like someone of VGen for that, honestly. It was just a short, silly little video. June 29th. Huh. I didn't actually realize that was my debut day. I should probably note that. Just that's like, that should be an important day for me, but I never really remember that. But yeah, it was just something to advertise my debut, which I remember that went well. It was pretty nice. Oh, this next video is actually pretty interesting because it's something I kind of want to recreate in a YouTube short, and it's how my VTuber journey is going. How it started, how it went, how it's going. The thumbnail could be better, but I like the idea of it. I just don't think I executed it very well. I think I should have scripted it. It's like a 50-second video, but it's, oh my god, December 20th, 2020, and it's my, oh, I need to look back on this actually. I'm gonna look at it, but it's when I first started PNG tubing back in 2020. And holy moly, I drew my PNG tuber model myself and it is awful. It is awful. I hate it. It's so like long. But yeah, it's just like a short little clip of me saying, what did I say exactly? Thanks, and I think I'm gonna be streaming a lot more, especially with being a PNG tuber now. That was fun. Thank you for watching, even if it was just at the end. That's so sad. And Sia, dude, that is so sad. I never realized, like, I know, like, I didn't really have a lot of views standing out, and I think I noticed, like, I had views on. I think I noticed that, like, you know, I had like 0 viewers, and then I had like 1 or 2 people at the end. Oh my god, I feel like maternal for my past self, you know, like I feel bad. Then it's when I came back to streaming. Oh, well, this is actually not when I first started coming back to streaming. It's just like at some point after. Oh my lord, my my overlays and stuff was completely different back then, huh? I forgot, like, my old branding was like, it had like a lot of pink in it as well. But yeah, December 6th, 2023. And it was my newer PNG tuber model that, you know, if I went back to PNG tubing, I'd probably still use. I'll probably make an outline for it. But, yeah. And then this is how it's going. It's just like a showcase my 3D VTuber model and more promotion for my debut. Just looking at like other things there. Oh, I feel bad for myself though. Let me get some music on. Let me actually put initialized on. God, that first part triggers something in my brain because it's like, oh, I gotta get the timing of the video ending just right. First look at Harvest Moon Home Sweet Home. I didn't even have my PNG tuber model. It was just like screenshots of me yapping about it. Actually, it has like 760 views, which is not bad, but yeah, it was like not clickbaity, but it was engagement bait video where I knew like the news had literally came out like 10 minutes ago and I speed ran to make a video for it. I don't like that style of content, or not like style of content, but the rush to be the first to do something. The next video though, it's kind of like return to roots, is the spiciest Valorant video ever. You can kind of tell I watch Frogger's Overwatch videos because like I kind of try to replicate some of the editing things he did, like the overview of the map and then like title text. I like the thumbnail for this one. I feel like I should have put like chili peppers or something to kind of like explain the video more. That's one thing. Like it is very clickbaity title thumbnail. I forgot how short the song is. Let me put the music back on. Yet again, chat's in the way in this video. Oh god, jump scare at my own voice. I vividly remember this event where I was eating chilies every time, like it was like every time you got a kill or something like that, and I ended up like throwing up because I was also drinking milk to cool myself down, and I was chugging the milk because it was so spicy. Because I had my own rules where depending on what punishment I was meant to do. Why is like the music so like muffled? There you go. But yeah, depending on like what punishment I had to do, I instead of short amounts, like other people were like drinking during the event, I was like, I'm just gonna eat a spicier chili. Bad idea, especially because like I think I'm decent at Valorant, so you know I had to be eating a lot of chilies. Learned my lesson during that one. It was a hard lesson to learn, but I think I've adjusted. The next time I did this, I was eating chocolate that was like also like infused with chilies, so it was like better than just eating straight up raw chilies. But it was still spicy. But I didn't throw up that time. That was nice. But yeah, this is a funny video just because of like the moment. I think I add the like 1,000-yard cat image during it as well. I think I remember that. But yeah, main issue, chat overlay. I think I could have put more on the screen. I think like I was focusing more on the funny moments and the editing. I should have edited it more. Oh god, this part. These next 3 videos, you can tell I yet again was trying to figure out what I was doing. I think I met my fave character in Paper Mario. TTYD's Chapter 1 boss is terrifying. This TTYD partner got me flustered. These videos are awful. I hate them. Because yet again, it's just like, did I stream this? Yeah, it's just stream content cut down into a video that is 40 minutes long. One of them's even an hour and 13 minutes. Like, why? I don't know why I did this. I feel like I wanted to try and like, this is when I was like, oh, I kind of like Nintendo stuff a lot more than other games. I kind of want to explore that. So I was trying to do like, one of those playthroughs where it was like just a stream, what's the term? Like a stream, not montage, but kind of like a cut down video of a VOD, like a highlight. I think, yeah, the highlight. It was just bad because I didn't put any effort into the videos. Even the thumbnails are really bad. I keep them up because like I like keeping up like my past history on my YouTube channel. Do not like those videos at all. They did not perform well either. What else though? There was like actually there was a privated video I might put back up on my channel. It's like a really old video of me playing Town of Salem. I might look back on it, see if it's good enough like on my standards and do it, but yeah, I'm not the most thrilled with at least this era of Sprinkles. Oh, we bullied a colorblind person in Uno. I think I prefer this over the other Uno video. I think this one just generally, this one has a lot of bangers in it. It was quite funny. Let me, I don't really remember much from it. I just remember enjoying it. I don't like the thumbnail. A lot of reaction images. Yeah. This one's funny, but not like, it's not outstanding. Oh, this next video is like the start of it. I ranked every Kello's Fitting Cuties plush. This video, oh my gosh, I don't know why I did it. I honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell you why. Like, I saw the Pokemon Center website. I saw like the new collection of Fitting Cuties. I don't know why I thought I'd do like a ranking video on it, but I did, and it was really fun. It's like an hour video, but it has 2,000 views. The thumbnail for it is really cute. I remember being very proud of this one. It's just something about the Fletchling plushie. This is actually the first video I drew like a thumbnail for too. And I really enjoyed that. Like, I made that video just as like a way of doing a ranking video. But like there was something about the Pokemon aspect of me just talking about Pokemon that like hooked me in. The next, how many, like 7 videos is about the last Nurse Joy. All of these videos actually did pretty well. I think it's a mix of like not doing like episodes. The thumbnails have like a unique identity. I wish I could have done more for it. Some of them I'm not particularly like proud of. I wish I made some of them shorter, especially what happened in episode 4 that was 40 minutes long. Everything else is like 10 minutes, 13 minutes, 20 minutes. Why is that one 40? I mean, that was like the Ditto chapter. But holy moly, I didn't think it was that long. I definitely should have edited it down a lot more. But the last Nurse Joy, yet again, I don't know why I did it. I don't typically play a lot of ROM hacks, but I saw like a tiny clip of like the first chapter of the last Nurse Joy, and I was like, you know what? Let me do it. I'm not even gonna go live for this one. I'm just gonna record it. And it was really fun. I love this ROM hack. It's really cool. Yeah, the last couple, yeah, from the Pokemon videos is when I started using my 3D model in videos too, which I think, like, you know, a lot of big changes. I just really enjoyed this game. I can't really say much about the videos themselves, but I like the way I did the titles. The I was the last Nurse Joy, that one did really well for some reason. I was pretty proud of myself. It's the only one that doesn't have my character in the thumbnail, which yeah, the best performing ones are the ones where my my robot isn't there. Oh well. But yeah, and then like the full playthrough, which is 2 hours long. It's just like all the videos stitched together, but you know, it did well. And it kind of like, because it told me it did well, like every Pokemon video I had done up until then had done well. That combined with like, because I was doing more Pokemon content, I was consuming more Pokemon media, I was becoming more obsessed with Pokemon again. I've always liked Pokemon, but it was during this period where I was like, wait a moment, I could just do Pokemon content. I like Pokemon. It's like one of those things I've always universally loved. Because that's one thing, like I worried if I made like Overwatch content, which funnily enough, that's one of the only things I haven't made a video on. But I was worried if I did stuff like that, I'd go out of the phase of it and not enjoy it. But Pokemon, there's just so many different ways of exploring it. Like, I was thinking about it, like, you know, if I got bored of the games, I could talk about the manga, because I've been getting into the manga as well. I could talk about the anime, like the Ash series or Horizons. I could talk about the movies. I could talk about, I don't know, the spin-off games. Like, there's just so much I could talk about with Pokemon. I could just talk about the general idea of Pokemon. And that really clicked to me, that there were so many ways to enjoy this franchise that wouldn't get me bored at all. This was before, like, I really discovered shiny hunting as well, so, like, I didn't know where exactly I wanted to go, but I knew I wanted to do Pokemon stuff. And the next video was kind of like a return to the first Pokemon video, which was a ranking video. My favorite shiny Pokemon from each generation. This is just talking about my own experiences, like, and that was pretty fun. And, like, my own opinions on Pokemon. And that was pretty cool. It's also the first thumbnail that uses Chimecho in it. That might be why, like, I mean, it still did, like, decent, but I should have put, like, shiny Charizard or something, you know, something that people look at, but I love Chimecho too much to not do it. The next video is, like, the start of everything. I say the start of everything, but, like, the start of the specifics. I shiny hunted on my birthday and found too many shinies. Oh my gosh, I love this video. I love the thumbnail for it. I use it as my mouse mat, my desk mat. It was the first ever shiny hunt I probably did. Well, yeah, the first shiny hunt. Before then, I never hunted for a shiny. I found shiny Pokemon. I never hunted for them. And I heard about, like, Destiny Mark shinies. I watched a lot of other people playing and, like, doing shiny hunts, like Shiny Catherine, Blue Vector, you know, a ton of others, but, you know, I watched those content and something clicked. Like, I love the way they did storytelling with shiny hunting. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try this whole shiny hunting thing. Like, I had played Pokemon Scarlet and Violet quite a bit. I played it on stream, and it was one of those games that actually helped me reach affiliate, so it was kind of special to me in that way. And I decided, you know what, I'm gonna shiny hunt my favorite Pokemon for my Destiny Mark, and it was really fun coming across all the Chinglings and Chimechos, and then getting that, like, that really gave me the addiction to shiny hunt. Like, that was the start, because everything after has been, well, not everything, but most things after have been related to that. I shiny hunted Santa's Pokemon team. That's a video I really like as well. It did actually better than my birthday video, which I think the premise is the most interesting part of that. Everyone always does, like, Christmas shiny hunts, but no one had ever done Santa, because Santa is, like, an actual character in the anime, and I thought, he has, like, 5 Pokemon. Let me just shiny hunt them, because this is something I ended up doing for the Valentine's video. But a lot of people just shiny hunt Pokemon with, like, ties or, like, you know, themed around it, but nothing specific, like, you know, a character's team. And I thought, you know what, I'll do that. That's something that I liked, being unique in that way. And it was the first video where I multi-hunted in different games. Found Ponyta in Legends Arceus. I found Stantler in Scarlet and Violet. I found Jinx in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I found Lapras in Scarlet and Violet. And I think I also found Delibird in Scarlet and Violet, but I Masuda hunted it. Something like that. Oh, knocking my mic. That's why I'm not hunting lapras and scarlet and violet, by the way. I've already done it. I would if I could, but I've already done it. I've cheated myself out of it. I should have done something different. Made it easier on myself. Ooh. This next video is like really weird. I don't know how to feel about it. It's a VGC video. I brought Chimecho to a VGC tournament. For one, I wish the thumbnail was drawn better. Like, Chimecho is very circular. I wish maybe I'll redraw it someday, like the general idea of it. I like everything on the right side, just not how I drew Chimecho, but it was a really, like, I came into the video just not caring if it did well. I didn't expect it to do well. It actually did a lot better than I thought it would do. I liked the sections in this video. I liked how you had the first section, which was team building, and I liked how, I had Iro, my friend, like help me with that, because I liked having another presence in my video as well. I thought that was really fun. Then it was like the testing and Pokemon Showdown, like learning VGC in there. Then it was shiny hunting, all the Pokemon and everything. Then it was practice and the in-game ladder. And then it was me talking about how the tournament went. I think that was probably the weakest part of the video because I couldn't actually record anything. I wish I recorded more. I did record like a tiny bit, like mainly the travel to there. But it, like, that whole experience was really fun as well. I wish I could do something like that again. Oh, then like a little card opening. I love that. I think that's cute. Right. Oh yeah, and the taxi drivers were were really nice. I remember that. Someone actually commented on that video 4 months ago saying, good news, Chimecho's getting a Mega Evolution in Legends EA. I will get to that video where I talk about that, but I very much knew. Then the next video is my, like, the best performing video on my channel. I shiny hunted for Valentine's Day Pokemon. I don't know what about this video, like, makes it better than everything else. Maybe it's a Namorous in the thumbnail, but I don't know. I don't know the, like, why that's better than the rest, but I think I released it on Valentine's Day as well, which I think was nice. I think I did the Christmas one, like, when was it? 2 days before, because I was worried people would be busy. I should have waited. I think doing it on the day might be a bit more special. It might be the hunts themselves, like, yeah, the intro, actually the intro is pretty well, like, edited for my standards. And I think going straight into the Milcery hunt, where I get it really quickly, like way under odds, which, like, at the time, you can kind of realize, I didn't realize how crazy it was, me getting a shiny Milcery in 23, like, random encounters. What was the next one? Oh yeah, me evolving it. Jangmo-o. I think this video is special as well. As, like, picking out the targets was very cool to me. And, we actually have one of the targets in our party, Pierre, our shiny Furfru. Trying out those different methods, I think those, like, those things as well, like trying different methods, was really fun. Like, doing Poke Radar and just something different was really nice to do. And finally getting that shiny Furfru after breaking my chain and trying to learn how to do it, it was kind of similar to how shiny hunting Jinx felt. But yeah, it was like a really nice feeling. There's my boy Pierre. I need to get him for a haircut, but oh well. I'll be hunting in this game for way too long, so not worth it right now. And Namorous is also pretty interesting. Like, I like doing the whole, like, collection of trying to catch everything. I thought that was a pretty fun way to do it. I hope to try and recreate that with Meloetta. But also all the random shinies I found, which was like shiny Alpha Luxray and shiny Alpha Abomasnow. Like, looking back at it, I was insanely lucky in this video, and I didn't really acknowledge that fact because it was one of my earlier shiny hunting videos where I didn't realize how good I had it. I really didn't realize how good I had it. Oh my god, actually, looking at my comment, 23 encounters from Milcery, a Poke Radar chain of 23 for Furfru. Pokemon 23 is Ekans, and it is the year of the snake. Is this a sign? That's actually crazy. I completely forgot about that. Ooh, this is like the decline of my channel. These next parts is like very much like where things go wrong. February is also the month I got a job. And that really hurt my channel and my growth and my, you know, my time. The next video I made was I shiny hunted with Dynamax Adventures for the first time. This was for DA weekend. I don't know how I found free shinies in DA weekend. Like I tried last DA weekend, I got nothing. To be fair, I probably wasn't grinding as much as I did back then, but yeah, it's crazy. I didn't really like this video. I feel like it was very weakly edited. I didn't really put a lot of effort into it. Like I felt like I could have done more in the middle of the video. Yeah, I should have done more, especially at the end. The end of the video is pretty bad. It doesn't even end with the scripted section. It's like my card opening and then like the outro. Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Yeah, I should have done more. I have random card openings like in the middle of the video. I shouldn't do that. Unless there's a video about the TCG, I shouldn't do it. I didn't like it. Also, I was muted when I found the shiny Tapu Lele. Well done, me. Very entertaining content. I would never not be mad at myself for that. Holy moly. Oh my god, I'm looking at the comments and I've already like hearted them. But like it is making me blush. I have a comforting voice. Oh, thank you. My goodness. Oh, this next video is hard. I wish it did well, but I understand why it didn't. Why did I make it 4 hours long? But also, how can I cram Pokemon Mystery Dungeon in any less time? I love Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I'm very vocal about it. This is my randomized playthrough where I played as a Chimecho and my partner was a Carnivine. I don't know. It's made me really love Carnivine, but yeah, that coincidence is pretty crazy. I wish I condensed it more, made it more watchable. But yeah, at the same time, it's Mystery Dungeon. I don't know how to condense it. I think the issue is also here. Yet again, it is a bunch of VODs trying to be edited into a video, and I don't really do like... I do an intro. I do a little bit of an outro, but there's nothing in between other than like VOD footage. I wish I did it differently. Maybe I'll go back and do the post game, but you know, it's been 9 months since that. This next video, I wish did better. It still did like decent for my channel. It did like average. I shiny hunted my Pokemon plushies. This video took me so long to make. It is ridiculous and took me a lot of money to make as well. I won't say. This is like a fun video. I mean, it's an hour long. It's kind of crazy, but my biggest issue is the thumbnail. I do not like the thumbnail I made for this video. But the concept and like the ending, like looking back at like me opening the Poliwhirl plushie, I think it was so cute. And like all the other Pokemon plushies, I definitely want to do a part 2 to this someday, like a second one. But yeah, this was such a fun video. I mean, I say it's a fun video. Other than the Score Bunny incident, it was a fun video. Everything else was fine. It was a Score Bunny that took me like several months to make. Oh, wait. Hemo actually clocked the unknowns in my party. I forgot. Like every so often, if I don't know what I want in my team and I don't want it to look a mess, I'll put the unknowns in SUB question mark exclamation mark. I didn't really think about it. I just put it in, but I'm glad someone noticed. Oh, this next one, I remember I edited it like super quickly, and I drew the thumbnail in the car park at work before I had to clock in. I am very normal about the new Pokemon Legends EA DLC trailer. Number one, can I shorten my title, please? I should have. It's kind of hard without like hitting the keywords, you know. But yeah, I rushed to edit this. It's yet again more reaction content. Yeah, I could have done it better, but it's not bad. It's just, you know, there's a reaction video, not much to say about it. This next video, actually, I talked about earlier. I found a lot of shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Legends EA. I don't like this video. One, the thumbnail. Yet again, I don't like it. You can kind of tell because like everything after I started hiring artists to draw my thumbnails for me. I don't like the thumbnail at all. It's 35 minutes and like I said, nothing remarkable really happens. It's just a collection. And I was only doing it because everyone else was. I don't know. There's not much I can say about this. About 100 hours. I probably should have put like... I should have edited like a video specifically for 100 hours, but I didn't. Shiny Alpha hunting my favorite Pokemon. I think the title could be better. But like I said, I like this video a lot. I think it's fun. I'm a big fan of this Pokemon. I should have talked about them more individually. But yeah. Fun video. I like it. Shiny hunting every legendary in Pokemon Legends EA. It's your standard. I feel like everyone's done this now, but I like this video. I feel like I took like a different editing direction for this one. Not like a different, it was kind of returned to form. It was like kind of similar to the Valorant video way back when, where like it had like the title of the Pokemon I was hunting, you know. We do talk about the Miku video at the end, so you know, we do have that. And then finally, Pokemon Gen 10 is here. Pokemon Presents 2026. Yet again, another reaction video. It's 25 minutes long. I definitely should have condensed it, but whatever. I feel like it's difficult, you know. I don't like it because there's not a lot of other videos in between like that one and the VA reaction video. Like I don't like how many reaction videos are in that amount of space on my channel visibility, but not really much I could do. Because I was pretty busy with work. Like now I don't have an excuse. Now I have half the time off work. I probably should be locking in. But the issue is, now that I have more time, I'm doing harder hunts, which just take me longer. Oh. There we go. Okay. Right. There we go. But yeah, that's like a little review of my videos. Yeah. Maybe I'll make a video like in the future if I, you know, a while. Just putting them in a ranking, but yeah. That's at least my current thoughts on each video. My worry though is that I'm gonna have like that any kind of a similar sentiment to the negative videos with this Miku video. That's why I really need to lock in. I probably should be editing and scripting it now, but I just worry that like it's gonna take me forever, so why bother editing it now? It's also why I kind of want to do like another shorter video beforehand, or like whilst I'm doing it, which will likely be the Magikarp video. Like the general premise, I don't know how I'm gonna title it, is like, I never found a shiny Magikarp. Oh, I never found a shiny Magikarp until now. Actually, that's, it's gotta be like the thumbnail has to bring it together. But like the main thing is Magikarp is a pretty common Pokemon to get a shiny form of. I have never found a shiny Magikarp, even in ZA. So I had to actively hunt it. And I decided, you know what, why settle for a normal Magikarp? Let me find an Alpha Magikarp. Let me find another Alpha Magikarp in Legends Arceus. Let me look for the level 100 Magikarp in Scarlet and Violet, you know? That will probably be like the whole premise of it, is like, I might make like some kind of cinematic, not cinematic, but like story to it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know how long it'll take as well, like specifically like the other two hunts. I already found the shiny Alpha Magikarp in ZA. I just gotta find the other two. You know, I probably could just sit down and do it and like do one of the hunts. But yeah, again, it's Pokopia that's in the way. It's not in the way, but like, I just worry that I'm spending so much time in Pokopia that like taking up time with another shiny hunt for a separate video, I'm not gonna get anywhere with all three of them. That's a big worry of mine. I fear. And then I have this Cobblemon idea that I want to do, but you know, it's difficult. I'll figure it out though. I'll probably do it when I have less things to do and I can guarantee that I can get people for it. There you go. There's still a lot of testing I gotta do as well regarding like the functionality, make sure everything works. I think it works. It's just like the logistics of the production of the video too. So I want to try with like the replay mod. That's one thing. I've not really messed around with it. I also got to worry about my PC's performance of it, like recording it and like hosting it and everything. Hopefully it should be fine. I probably won't go live with it. You might find other people going live with it. I might mention it somewhere, like you can catch them wherever and they'll be streaming my event. Because I'd rather make like episodes from it than like go live with it and worry about people like spamming redeems and, you know, like not having to speak to chat, but like I wouldn't want to ignore you guys either. You know, I think it's just better if I record it in my own time. They can go live if they want, but I might hide. I was gonna say like recommend against it, but yeah, again, I don't want to dictate what people do, but at the same time I should probably be a little bit stricter on things like, you know, like being family friendly. You always ignore me though? What do you mean? You haven't said anything. SMH. I don't ignore you. Have you considered maybe you just ignored me replying to you? Boom. Boom. I should also be like looking at these lapras because I've not been like properly checking them. I'm afraid of resetting over one. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and push aside some of my feelings and lock in if I want it to be good. I just worry about being selfish with it. Like, I know it's my thing, like it's my event, but I worry about being selfish about it. And I want it to happen because, like, I feel like with events and stuff, I never commit to them. I'm such a big planner. I create documents with event ideas and like the logistics and like specifics with it, and I never do anything with them. I have like a Google Drive full of like it's what I call the Plus series. It was like Mario Party Plus, Mario Kart Plus, things like Minecraft Hunger Games Plus. It was an idea of just a grander scale event. Like with Mario Party, it would be playing through the entire series of Mario Party, and at the end, like each game of Mario Party you won, you would get a star, and it'd be like a giant version of Mario Party. And it was kind of similar with like Mario Kart. Hunger Games was slightly different. I can't remember exactly what made it plus, but you know, I had a lot of the documents out there. But they were just ideas. I never like planned them like this. Like with this Cobblemon idea I want to do, I at least have like a map for it. I have like an arena and starting area, and things ready. I think that's like the big difference. Like I have things, and if I don't do anything with it, I'm wasting like, you know, not only my time, but class also helped build it as well. So I wouldn't want to waste like the time we spent making that arena, because that was driving us insane. We got, well, I say I kind of messed up a bit on the building, and it made us think the entire build was like wrong. But we managed to sort it. But you know, I wouldn't want to waste anything. I want to do a trailer for it, but like I don't want to do a trailer if I don't have, you know, it ready. I think I'll do like the first episode, and then I'll record a trailer and release it, like maybe just YouTube Shorts or you know, just somewhere. Because yeah, again, I'm not sure where I would post like the full series of it. Because I don't want it to interrupt like my main channel either. Because like it is still similar, it's Pokemon content, but I haven't done Cobblemon in like 2 years. I don't know if people would still be interested in that, or if they would only be interested in like a shiny only Cobblemon thing. So yeah, I'll probably record the first episode, see how it goes, record a trailer, post the trailer, then ask people like what they think. You know, would they watch it? Oh, that scared me every time. It didn't like make me think I was in a VC, it made me just jump, like the noise just in general. But hi Metalhead, thank you for the Discord leave. Holy, it wasn't even that loud either, it just startled me. Hi, how you doing? Oh my goodness, I'm already at like 2,600 encounters. I've been zooming for these. Making up for all that time I've spent in Pokopia. Good, how are you? I've been fine. Been chilling. I guess I've been worrying. I've been wasting my day playing Pokopia, but I've been having a blast with that game. I would not call that wasted time. But yeah, I've just been yapping about like my channel and just my perception of my content. Like a mini channel review, you know? But yeah, it's been pretty chill so far today. We did like a little bit of Pokopia at the beginning, just showing off my, not my island, but you know, my world, I guess. I don't know what you call it. Yeah, and now we're back to resetting. Boom, 2,600 and no shiny. One day I will get lapras. I need to put something in the top left. I keep saying that, but like I need something in there to avert my eyes from the empty space. Let me find a lapras gif or something. I don't want anything too annoying though. You know what? Sure. I've picked it. Right. Is it image or is it media? We'll find out. It is image. There we go. Oh no, wait. I thought it would fit like nicely in there. Stretch it. That does not look good at all, but whatever. Yeah, we can have it under. Actually, I like the borders from it. You know what? Fine. We'll do it. Every day I don't find the shiny lapras, there'll be one image on the stream. You know? I won't go overboard, but it depends on how long this lapras takes me. And it might take me a while because I'm only just like over halfway. Yeah, finding a video of someone finding this lapras has really motivated me as well, because it's like proven to me it's not impossible. Like I knew it wasn't impossible, but like my brain was like, you're wasting your time, you know? That was a fear. Right. I'm just trying to plan like everything I need to do, because like I always say this in streams, like, oh, after stream I need to do this and that, and then I end up not doing it. I need to edit a short, check pokopia, you know. I don't need to do that, but I want to do that. I'll look into the Cobblemon event a bit more, like just plan one more thing, you know, just push it the one step closer to being something. Then what will I do? This is kind of like a if I have time thing. Maybe just shiny hunt one of the Magikarp. Because if I have 2 out of the 3 Magikarp, I'm more likely to go for that last one. That means the video will be closer to being done in some way. Or maybe I just edit Pokopia. Maybe that's what I'll do. Instead of Magikarp, I'll probably just see if I can find some way to edit down like my Pokopia footage into something that's fun and actually entertaining to watch, unlike my other, like, not like stream, like playthrough compilations, I guess is the best way to describe that. If I can watch the video and be proud of it, that will be a win. Oh, apparently it's International Women's Day. Thank you, women. I wish I was not so afraid of women, or men, or people. Anyone in general. The woes of being pansexual but afraid of any human being at all. I crave the idea of affection. You show it to me IRL, I'm running. I just freeze up. I was talking to my sister just about like the general idea of like because she had a date and she was talking about like awkward kisses and stuff, and is this the time to admit I've never been kissed? No, that makes me sound so bad, but like I was talking to her about it, like, you know, would you rather them, you know, do that like lean over, or would you rather them just ask, do you want a kiss? I wouldn't know, but you know, she said that like asking makes it worse. And I just felt like even if I did want to kiss someone, if they asked me, I probably just would say no out of a reaction. I'd probably be too scared. I'd probably be like, no. Even though like I'd want to, I get nervous. I get so nervy. Oh my god, wait, what is that clip? The like I get so nervy. The like, what is it? I think it's like Roblox, where like a bunch of people in like they're dressed up as parrots. They just follow people and take soundboard like clips of their voices. And they go over to like e-daters. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I get very nervy. A lot of my relationships have been online. You know? I've had like, yeah, I had one, like, not physical relationship, how do you describe it? Like, not online, real life makes it sound like the online ones were fake, which, you know, they very much aren't. But like an in-person relationship. And it's weird because, like, you know, I used to be a very affectionate, like physically affectionate person. Maybe it just depends. Like, I'm very big on hugs. I'm a hugger. I love hugging people. Well, I used to love hugging people. I don't really do it anymore. I don't really find people like I feel comfortable enough to hug, you know? If I met someone, I'd probably still be a big hugger. But yeah, I was like 13 at the time, so it's kind of one of those, like, you know, parts of it are like good relationship experience, but at the same time, I was 13. Oh, my mic. I didn't know what I was doing. A lot of drama as well. Probably because as well, like, they came from a very religious family, so we couldn't like be public about it at all. It's so hard to like refer to either me or them, but like I went to an all-girls school. I mean, I'm a demi girl, but I think they've came out as like non-binary. But yeah, like back, I mean, either way, you know, queer relationship as 13-year-olds, and they have like a very religious family. So we can't really be open about it. I could be open with my family. They don't care. I didn't even come out to my family. My sister outed me, like, so casually. I think I've told this story, but I just walked down the stairs, like, from my bedroom just to get a snack or something. And my older sister was like, "So who's your girlfriend?" Just so casually. And it really caught me off guard. And, like, I didn't know what to pick out, like, the casualness of, you know, me being in a queer relationship, or the fact that she somehow knew I was in a relationship, because like I'm in very, well, I've always been like a person who's always in very tight, close circles. I don't know how she got that information that I was in a relationship with a girl, but I think this was my second relationship online. I don't know, maybe she went for my phone or something, but I don't know. It caught me off guard, but no one's really cared. But yeah, I'm glad my family doesn't really care about it. My dad, I don't know how my dad would feel, honestly, though. Like, that's one thing I can never get a hold of, is like how my dad actually feels about that stuff. You know, he's never been like very direct with it about me. He's been like, he's one of those people who will like make jokes and comments, but like it's hard to tell if he's being genuine, but there's probably like some level of truth. But then I don't know if he just says those things because like he doesn't know the person. You know, if it affected someone that he knew, if he'd be like more open. I got no clue. My dad's hard to read. But yeah, I think that'd be like the only person who'd have trouble with me being in any kind of like queer relationship. Like I have like one of my cousins is a lesbian too, so I'm glad I'm not the first, because it made me feel a whole lot comfortable knowing, like, because I could see reactions, and there honestly there's not a single, I mean I don't know like specifically how people interacted with her, but like as far as I could see, no one really batted an eye. You know, I didn't even know until, like, you know, I got introduced to her girlfriend. But yeah, it is very, like, it's comforting in that sense, like, already knowing someone in your family who, you know, goes through the same experiences as you. I still got no clue how my sister found out though. She just gets information from who knows where. She knows like everything at any point. Specifically about relationships. I think she picked up when I had a boyfriend as well. She picked up when I had a girlfriend, I have a boyfriend. Like, I think she keeps track on my relationships better than I do. Because like with relationships, like I've asked once, but I've never felt it beforehand. It's difficult to explain, but like a lot of my relationships I feel peer pressured to be in because of the other person's mental health. It's happened twice. I've been in 3 relationships, happened 2 out of 3 of them. The first one, my ex-girlfriend had a lot of like mental health issues. She was kind of like abusive in the time sense. Like if I didn't, like I had to spend all my time like talking to her, and I would worry, you know, if I didn't reply to her in 2 seconds, she's gone. Like she would do something. So that felt very peer pressuring to me, because I was like, you know, like I fell out of love pretty quick because we weren't acting like a couple. I was acting like a therapist, but then I felt like I couldn't really bring up like, hey, can we break up, because of the whole mental health thing. But yeah, eventually we just managed to grow apart that way safely. And she got better, and like actual help that like I couldn't provide. Then my ex-boyfriend, it wasn't like the staying part, it was the beginning. After I was completely fine, but like when I joined this online friend group, we were playing like Rainbow Six Siege and games like that. I was like the girl in the group, and it was pretty obvious to everyone that he had a crush on me, and he had like mental health issues as well, and it really prevented him from asking me out. So like a couple of his friends ended up DMing me like, hey, you have to ask him, and I wasn't attracted to him at that point, and like it was one of the things I felt bad, and I was like, I look like the bad guy here if I didn't. Like eventually I fell in love with him, but like that first beginning bit was so like disingenuous, and I do feel bad for it, but at the same time I felt like I don't really have a choice. A lot of mess. A lot of mess in relationships. Like I haven't been in a relationship since then, and that was maybe 3 years ago. Wow. Yeah, I think it's been like 3 years. New sprinkle lore unlocked. I don't really talk about my relationship issues because, like, I mean, I haven't been in a relationship in 3 years, like I said, but like, yeah, I never have felt like I've been in a proper relationship. Because like all my past relationships were either like I was really young, I didn't feel like I was in a relationship. Like my ex-boyfriend, that start bit is a bit iffy. After was completely fine, and then the end was a bit iffy. So it's like, I've not really had a good experience. But, you know, it's one of the things I don't really care about. Like, you know, people ask me, oh, why don't you go on like dating apps and, you know, look for someone? And my main issue is like, if I look for someone, and like if I go on a dating app, I know that the person that I connect with is also like looking for people, and I might not be like, I don't know, it's just like, I can't get over that thought. I don't know. I also find it really difficult to flirt. I'm really bad at flirting. I'm horrible. Like, I also get like insanely flustered by anything. Like, I don't talk about this a lot, but like, I downloaded like Bumble a couple years back. I made a profile, you know, I've set it up. I didn't use it. Like the next day I opened it, you know, to maybe have a look. And the fun thing about Bumble is like, you know, like the ladies have to speak first. But it tells you if people like you. It doesn't show you their profiles, but like I had a ton of likes, and even like some super likes or whatever. It was like the premium currency or whatever. I don't know. But like that part, just seeing that people did that really made me flustered, and I couldn't do it. Or even like matching someone. I was like, oh my god, they liked me. Like, just that fact alone made me flustered, and I couldn't follow up. Like, maybe Bumble isn't for me because I can't start the conversation because I get too nervous to do anything. Like, literally, like, brick wall. I don't know. I haven't, like, done any relationship stuff in so long that, I mean, to be fair, like I said, I've never really asked anyone. I've always been the one asked, and even when I did ask someone out, it was because everyone else told me to. Like, I've never been the one to like have a crush in that way. Relatable. Yeah, like, and I don't go actively looking out for people, you know, like I won't go to a cafe, I won't go like I don't go drinking anyway, I don't drink, but like I wouldn't go out on a night and look for people, because like in my opinion, like if I'm doing something unnatural to me to go out of my way to meet people, then I'm not gonna really have much in common with a person if I do meet them. You know, I'm not the type to frequent cafes. If I meet someone in a cafe, like, what do we have in common? I went to a cafe once. Like, I spend a lot of my time at home, like, which is part of the problem. Like, I don't meet anyone. And like, I wouldn't date a coworker either. I'm not big on that kind of dynamic. Yeah, my opinion with it is, if I meet someone, I'll meet them. I'm not gonna search for it. Maybe one day I'll go back to dating apps and like searching for it, but at the moment it's not something I desire, you know. I think I've always had this. Oh, posture check, thank you. And I see the hydrate. Ah. Yeah, definitely see the hydrate. My lord. Whoa. I should change it that it just like turns my model into a ragdoll and says me flying. Well, there we go. What was I saying? I had the memory of a goldfish, I swear. I'm trying to remember. Dude, I can't even remember. I don't know what I was saying. Yeah. I'm not good at dating apps and flirting. Dating being weird in a nutshell. Yeah. I think because I've never been the type to initiate any kind of like romantic thing. I don't know. It's not something I felt. And you know, with my identity, it's made me consider like, you know, am I aromantic? Am I asexual? Like, but like I have felt those connections when I'm in a relationship. I just don't. I've not like initiated anything, you know? I don't know if it's like a coincidence or it's just like I have to be in a relationship to feel those things, but like I don't know. I think that's why I find it difficult, like with dating apps where I have to speak first. Like I can't really imagine demi-romantic. Maybe, like, I got no clue because, like I said, I've only dated 3 people, and the last time was 3 years ago. So I don't really have a lot of like relationship experience. And like I said, I don't go searching for it, so I don't know if it's like something I might feel one day. I don't know. It's also things like, if I did go on a dating app, I don't know what, like, you know, how I would go on a date with someone. like I said, I spend a lot of time at home. Like, I'd probably things I would enjoy are things that in my opinion, I don't think are good dates. Like, you know, the whole going to the cinema. I like that idea. I think it's cozy watching a movie, but like in a cinema, I would want to focus on the movie. If like we were watching a movie at home or somewhere, like sure, I don't mind talking for the movie, but I feel bad in the cinema, you know? It's just something I'd do with I'd rather do with a friend, you know? Allegedly. Maybe. Dates mean touching grass. Ew. Yeah, that's a problem. How am I meant to date people if I, you know, if I can't leave my home because the outside world is scary to me? I mean, it's no romantic attraction unless you already have a close bond with the person. Maybe, like, I mean, that's like at least in my experiences, what I've been through. But like, I don't know if I'd be able to like say for certain that's it. But at least like the past 3 relationships, 100% of my relationships have felt like that. Because even my first relationship, I know I said I was 13, but like, my friend set us up. Because I remember it was like New Year's, and she sent me a message, and it was like, hey, by the way, what sexuality are you? And I looked at that message, and I remember thinking, what is a sexuality? Like, I remember not really knowing what that word meant and looking it up. And on New Year's Day, no, it wasn't New Year's Day, it was New Year's Eve. At my nan's place, I remember like Googling everything and learning about like being bisexual and being like, to me, like, I hadn't really thought about like labels that way, and I didn't realize, like, you know, not typical, but like, you know, like a lot of people just thought straight was like the quote normal way, you know, like a lot of people would think they're straight by default and then explore being like bisexual. But to me, I already felt like, I feel like I've already had felt attraction to women. I'm trying to think, yeah. Not like romantic attraction, but it's just like, I thought, you know, girls were pretty. And I remember thinking like, in primary school, if I was a boy, I would date, you know, I'm not gonna name anyone, but there was one girl in my class who was very pretty. I remember thinking that, like, oh, if I was a boy, I would go out with her. Didn't hit me until I figured out what, you know, sexualities were. And I, you know, really thought about it. I was like, oh, I would actually date women. I didn't realize that was a thing. I thought, you know, everyone was bi. And then later on, you know, I probably, you know, I'd say I'm pan. You know, that's the label I stick to right now. Like I said, I don't really know. I've not been in a lot of relationships, but that's a label that I feel comfortable like putting on me. Like, if there was anything, it's probably pan or women are bi. You just have to figure out which of the two they are. Yeah, like my world expanded that day. Names, we need names. I mean, to be fair, it's not like you'd be able to track anyone down from that. But it was a pretty ginger girl. I will say that. Like, Ginger men, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not big on like Ed Sheeran, but ginger women, oh my lord. Ethereal, honestly. Oh, has the music stopped as I said that? Yes, it has. Yeah, let's go with Wii music. Let's go. Oh, the classic. But yeah, it wasn't something I really thought about until I was asked that question. And then later on, she, like my friend who asked me that question, she told me that our mutual friend had a crush on me. I was like, oh, that makes sense why you asked that now. And then she basically asked me if I liked her, which yet again, like I said, I'm not really considered it. I was like, I like her. But, you know, it's not like, I guess like I couldn't really see myself in relationships in general. So and yet again, it was my first relationship, so I don't really know. I don't really know what I was meant to be feeling. I was like, sure, you know, why not? And Sharon. I can't repeat that, but yeah, I have to admit I'm not attracted to Ed Sheeran. Not my celebrity crush. I don't even know who my celebrity crush would be. Have I ever had a celebrity crush? I've had like fictional crushes. I don't know if I've had a celebrity crush. I think the issue is I don't know many celebrities. I'm not good with people. Like, if anyone says like, oh, have you heard the new song by, you know, like, and then a random name, I'm like, who is that? And then like everyone would be like, you don't know them? Like, I don't know anyone. Like Boney, like we had that conversation the other day about like K-pop groups. I listen to K-pop and like K-pop girl groups. I'm not big on boy bands, but like the K-pop girl groups, I like them. I wouldn't be able to name any of them because I just listen to their music. I don't even know what any of them look like. Like I've watched a couple like music videos, but you know, even if you told me their name 100 times every day, I probably would not remember them. Ben Sheeran. I don't know. I'm trying to think of any celebrities at all. Not really. Because I've always been like a big animated kind of person, you know? I never really watched any like live action things. We couldn't sit down and I'm teaching K-pop girl group names. Is it bad that a lot of the time, like, even if I'm listening to the songs, I won't be able to tell, like, what girl group it is? I'm just like, this sounds good. It could be, like, New Jeans, Islet, Stacy. Like, I wouldn't be able to, like, there's some songs, like, obviously now I've memorized and I know, oh, yeah, that's New Jeans, that's whatever. It's Le Seraphim. I know by the songs, but, like, the sounds in general, I wouldn't be able to, like, you know, if you showed me a new song by any of the K-pop girl groups I listen to, I wouldn't be able to tell you which one it is. I didn't even check, but I didn't see the red circle. At least can you name the Blackpink members? Have I listened to much Blackpink? I don't think I have. That's one of the few like K-pop girl groups that like I've heard of before that I have in my playlist. Let me just see. Do I have any liked songs by them? No. I think How You Like That is the only Blackpink song I know. I think the only exception to like not being able to tell is Cat's Eye, because I think they're quite distinct. Let me just look at the discography. No, I've not heard of any of these. I think it's only How You Like That. That's the only one that I recognize. Why are you so against Cat's Eye? They have bangers. And I like how unique they are, like the whole international girl group kind of thing, or like K-pop group. But you know, I didn't know what you said about like their choreography until I watched a music video for the first time. Honestly, a lot of the, I mean, to be fair, a lot of the Cat's Eye songs that I like are more similar to other K-pop groups, and like they're more unique ones, like Gnarly, Internet Girl, Gabriella. Like I'm more into Touch and Debut and MIA. I think those three are probably the ones I would pick. The other ones, like, they don't sound like, I don't know, they don't sound K-pop to me. Like the rhythm of it is just more of a pop song than a K-pop song. There's just something different about it. You know, like, even if they don't use Korean in either, like, I can kind of tell. But, you know, when I listened to Gnarly, I didn't realize that was Cat's Eye, by the way. I heard it on, like, TikTok. I was like, oh, it's, you know, I just think of it, you know, like a, not like a normal song, but like a non-K-pop song. But I wouldn't have been able to tell. But something like Touch or Debut feels very K-pop. Worst song ever? What, Gnarly? I don't think it's that bad. I think it's like a little bit grating. And eat zucchini. I think Internet Girl has its own problems, like the whole like baby sample sound. It's sad because the aesthetics of like the cover art is pretty nice. There we go. Oh my lord, it's already 10? Where'd all the time go? Sad times. I should have hunted this in order, to be fair. Let's see. Yeah, this stream has just gone by. I'm scared because I go back to work on Tuesday and I won't be able to do like the, you know, how often I've been streaming. I've been streaming every day since Thursday. It's crazy. I'll probably still try to stream as much as I can. I just don't know if it'll be every day. And it definitely won't be at like usual times. I'm off tomorrow though, so I'll probably stream tomorrow. Here goes my stream streak. Yeah, it might have to be a 9:30 stream. Like, that's the thing. If I can stream at least before 10, I know that there might be someone that will be here like in the usual final 30 minutes. More streams. Unless I like work a lot more so I can take more time off, but I'm not really gonna be allowed to do that as often. But at least on like Mondays and Tuesdays and Fridays, I can start a bit earlier. So what I'll probably do instead of like working on a weekend when I don't usually work, I'll probably just start work like even like 10 minutes before I usually start. Because, you know, I do that 6 times and I have an hour off, you know? And then I can accumulate a day. And then maybe we'll have like a long weekend or something where I'll take a Friday off and we can stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or something like that. I'll figure it out. This is really nostalgic. What is this from? Is this Wii Sports? Wii Sports results, yeah. Dude, I love the like hula hoop game. And also like the fetch and jogging game. Not the fetch game, the jogging game specifically. Where I had to like look around as you're jogging. And then at the end you'd be quizzed. That was fun. I'll eventually do like... I have so many games I want to play, bro. It's not fair. Like I said, on Friday, I bought Pokemon Conquest. which is made by Koei Tecmo, you know, same developers as Pokopia. Such a good game. I don't know how long playing that game would take me. And yet again, I don't want to be putting more videos in the pile of works in progress. Koei Tecmo never missed. True. Well, I don't know about their other games. I've not played them, but you know, they're 2 for 2 on Pokemon bangers. There we go. I keep bumping my mic, and you might be able to tell my like VTuber model is a little bit more sensitive than my actual like mic settings. I trust. Dorfing, I will trust. I mean, if they make a banger like Pokopia and they've made Pokemon Conquest, they gotta be cooking. Dude, I loved Pokemon Conquest. I don't even like games like Fire Emblem, but like, it was just so fun. I don't think I ever beat it, but it was a pretty fun game, I remember. And you can get Chimecho in it. That would be pretty fun to do. Holy moly. How many resets have I done this stream? It's been like maybe 200? Been a lot. Yeah, I'll probably try and get like a short done and then edit some Pokopia, see if I can make a video from it. I think I've just been waiting for everyone else to make a video on it just so I can kind of tell what I want to do. Not like copy their idea, but like see the reaction, see if anyone in particular says what they want from Pokopia. Because I don't even know what I would watch, you know? I think I would watch like I 100%ed Pokopia or like 100 days. Nah, I probably wouldn't watch 100 days. I'd watch 100%. But I can't guarantee I'm gonna do that, so... And I want to get something out like sooner rather than later. I'll probably do like something like that one day. What I'll probably do is like edit one video for Pokopia and then make another file, keep that footage in there and then edit it into like a shorter thing. Export that so I can delete all the footage for sure. It's mainly the important stuff, like every time I find a new Pokemon, any major development changes to the towns. Alright, I know we've hit 3 hours. How about we do 30 more encounters so we get to 2,700? I think that might be good. I don't know how long that would take me, but I've said it out loud, so... I'm now committed to it. My bad. Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for like content. I just wish things didn't take so long, like the stupid lapras. I mean, I say that, I'm not even at odds. I'm over half odds, but not there yet. How far are we to 4096? I can't math quickly. 26. I'm gonna say the next letter or number. 1,425 encounters away from Oz. One day. The person who got the lapras that I saw like a video of, it was like under 2,000. No, it was under 1,000. It was 922 soft resets. By Shiny Safichu, which I had a look. They're like a VTuber now, but they had like one of those like old school shiny hunting like reaction channels where it's like, you know, brackets live and then it'll be like whatever Pokemon they found in resets. Kind of said like blah, blah, blah. Don't know why I said there. Kind of sad I missed out on that era of Pokemon YouTube. I used to watch quick maths. I used to watch like the J Wits, I think the channel was called. Like a lot of like fun fact channels. Like I've Candy Evie, I think I used to watch as well. I still watch Candy Evie now. But like back in the day, I used to watch like top 10 creepy Pokedex entries, or you know, things like that. Oh no, I had an idea, but I'm immediately scrapping it. Like a video idea. It's something I'm probably gonna save for like a non-video project I'm working on. That's also the thing as well. It's like I want to work on things that aren't videos, but then like I also want to work on videos, and I don't have like 1,000 hands to work on everything at once. Oh yeah, Candy Evie. It's been a while since she's uploaded. She uploaded something about ZA, so it wasn't too long ago. I can't remember what her last video was though. But she has a video on like the Pokemon World magazines, which, oh yeah, I ended up buying something for like £20, like a whole collection of like Pokemon toys and stuff, because it has one book in there that I really wanted, and I had as a kid, and I feel like I still have it, but I can't find it no matter how hard I look. And that is the Pokemon World fan fiction book from issue 114. It is impossible to find it anywhere. And I was thinking about it, I'm like, this book does like mean a lot to me. I have like fond memories of like reading it, and it inspiring me to make like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon fan fiction when I was a kid. I had a thought like, this could be lost media. So I ended up buying this £20 like bundle of Pokemon toys with like the book included. I don't know when that's gonna arrive, but maybe I'll do like a reading on stream. Yeah, I swear there used to be like a scan of it somewhere, like a scan of the entire book, and it's just not there anymore. Like I remember a couple years ago finding it and being very excited about it. I looked for it again, deleted off the internet. So maybe I'll make a video on it, and you know, it'll be preserved that way. It's so stupid. It's, you know, like a book written by like, you know, like 10-year-olds writing Pokemon fan fiction, but it's such a novel thing to me, you know? There was one about like a Pichu being bullied, I think. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just record like a reading of it and like talking about this book. Because it was from those Pokemon World magazines, or Pocket World as it used to be called. I remember like every time we went food shopping with my mom, I remember begging her for a new magazine of Pocket World. And I had all sorts of those like extra little booklets. I have one with me. Where is it? Yeah, there. Pokemon at the Movies. And it goes up to... well, the last page is a teaser for the Zoroark movie. So, you know, it's like Gen 4, just beginning Gen 5 era. Very hype. I remember there was a guide for Heart Gold Soul Silver that me and my little sister shared, and we scribbled in, like, specifically around Whitney's page, I remember. Because we were both struggling on how to beat Whitney. So we took in turns like borrowing the book, and I scribbled some notes on like a couple things or like highlighted things. I can't remember what exactly I did. I just remember struggling on Whitney and our Miltank that I went to that specific page. But that book had like a ton of stuff, like how to find like the legendary encounters as well. And you know, as a kid without internet access, that was the only thing I had that would tell me how to find those legendary encounters. And it was very cool because it had like every gym leader, what level Pokemon they had, and things like that. It was very useful, like a proper guide. I don't know, I miss playing like that, just with like a little physical guide with me. I mean, this is like a bit different. But one thing I've also seen is people journaling their shiny badge quests with like journaling. I think I mentioned this before, but I love to do like a little scrapbook kind of thing with like a shiny badge quest I do. I have never done any kind of scrapbooking or journal. I mean, I've done journaling, but like I've not done anything that is meant to look pretty. Oh, a jump scare song. But that's like the one thing is like I'd love to try out because it just sounds like a really cute idea, and it'd be a way I can like physically keep the memory of the shiny badge quest other than like having the file. But then I don't know like how many pages I'd want, like, you know, probably want the start about like the trainer ID, what date I started, things like that. And then like 1 page per Pokemon I find for the shiny badge quest. Oh, it would probably be like, first page is like, you know, trainer information. You flip it over and it's like the double page. Left side, first shiny Pokemon, probably the starter. Second page will be like the gym, you know? Like if I did Heart Gold Soul Silver, it'll be, I don't know, shiny Totodile or whatever I find first. Then it'll be Faulkner on the giver side and like how that gym battle went. Flip the page, second shiny, maybe it's the who's the second gem? Bugsy. Maybe it's a Pidgey, shiny Pidgey. Yeah, write that down. Then the second page, or well, 1 2 3, or it'd be the 5th page, would be like about Bugsy and that fight. I don't know, I think that could be really cute. And then like I'm very much a completionist and like perfectionist. One thing I'd want to do in those files is to find like the shiny legendary as well. So I'd probably look there, but you know, if I ever, you know, if I completed the shiny badge quest but then I went back in that file to shiny hunt like an extra Pokemon, I'd probably put that in there too. Because it'd probably be more like a scrapbook for the file rather than the specific quest. Yeah, I've always wanted to do something like that. I just think it's such a cute idea. It'd be a goal. Maybe I should go back to making like ranking videos. It's been a hot minute, you know? One thing I wanted to do was rank every Pokemon. But you know, there's 1,020, I guess 8 of them now. If you count the new starters. And not counting forms like Mosslax, DJ Rotom, Chef Dente, Professor Tangrowth, the 2 new Pikachus, like, you know, stuff like that. Just main games. That's a lot of Pokemon still. I was thinking of doing it like generation, like first rank every Kanto Pokemon. Maybe it could be a series, I don't know. Like I rank every Kanto Pokemon and then, you know, the second one will be Johto, but it'll be in the same tier list as the one I've already done for Kanto. So it's like adding on to it rather than like 9 separate tier lists, you know? There we go. Last 10 encounters. Cool. Oh yeah, the Candy Eevee video. That was shiny hunting, like, was it about like the value of shinies in ZA? I kind of low-key agreed with it. It's so hard. Like, this is why I shiny hunt in multiple different games, but I don't exclude modern games. Like, I have fun shiny hunting in like ZA, Scarlet Violet, Legends Arceus. Like, undeniably, it is so much quicker to find a shiny there. But like, it is fun. But doing a whole video with like the same game gets a bit boring. Like, that's why the only exception will be like marks or like sizes and things like that. is you're looking for like an extra level of rarity. Even though you're still finding like 64 shiny Spore Bunny, but you know. I am still a bit mad about how long that took me. It was like perfectly at odds to, well, it was 1 over odds, but it just it took so long. Safe to say I'm not gonna do a size hunt for a while. If I do, it'll likely be its own video. It'll probably be Chimecho. I've been wanting to do one of those, you know, like I wanted 2 shiny Pokemon and found 100. I hope I don't find 100. You know, I hope it takes me two shiny Pokemon to find a Jumbo Mini, but you know, that's not how it works. And it's not able, you know, you wouldn't be able to clickbait it as much. If I did find it right away, I'd probably just chuck it in my Chimecho video. The Chimecho I ended up finding for Scarlet Violet, I mean, it was my first ever Chimecho, so it is like special that way. But, you know, it's probably unmarked and everything, but you know, it's still special. I have to preface, you know, it's still special. It's just like, it would be cool if I had rarer Chimechos in there. I say going for the 2% Chimecho in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Gulp. I'm petrified for that one. Like, that would be harder than the Jirachi one I'm gonna have to do. Less expensive, but a lot harder. I'll probably end up getting the Game Boy Player. Is that the only thing I need? I think that's the only thing I need now, like a Game Boy Player. I should probably test it, because I have everything technically. I just don't have the way to project the recording from the Game Boy. Yeah, I definitely need to do some testing, like the whole setup for Jirachi. Make sure like everything works. We're still quite a few hunts away from hunting Jirachi though. It's like my thing. Like I kind of don't want to worry about it until I'm like there. It will be like a hard hunt though, especially hunting on one console. Now I got 2 switches, like a multi-hunt, kinda. It's easier with like DAs than it is like the BDSP hunts, I have learned. Radio, second to last one. Not shiny. One more. I'm glad I did this though. This finally tore me away from Pokopia. Like, even though I did a little bit of Pokopia earlier. I've been wanting to get back to this. I've just been obsessed. It is like really addicting. It's bad. Like I want to play more and I need to check in with like everything. But yeah, it is taking all my time. Right. Is this lapras shiny? It is not. Okay. Oh well. One day you will be. And you'll be like Pierre and have that cool little star. That's like the main thing I've been looking at too. But if you see me reset before seeing the lapras, that is why. That is why. Although one day I may just miss it. I hope I don't. I really hope I don't. If I ever fail a shiny that way, I've only failed 1 shiny and it was a Chimecho. I think I might have failed more actually, but as far as I know, that's like the main one I've failed. It has not been great. Let me move over. I should have waited until ad break was done, honestly. Let me move back as well. Move back and up. There we go. Because I made this bigger. Because it was too tiny for me. Rightio. Oh. Vibe. Okay. Anyway, who is... Ah, Yippee! Yo, Moni, thank you for the bit. I will get myself another Iron Brew. Dude, I have a giant bottle of it in the fridge. Kind of hype. And a tiny bit of Tizer left too. Who is live? Let me just check. Like I like to check from the raid menu as well. Oh god, it's playing twice. Sorry guys. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I like to check from the raid menu as well because some people don't have raid allow. Checking. There are quite a lot of people live. Radio. How about we raid? Let's raid Quick Panic. Like they're doing some hunting in Fire Red Leaf Green, which that's not something I've done yet. Eventually I'll get to Fire Red Leaf Green once I've done with my millions of other videos I want to make. But it looks like they're hunting. What are they hunting? Maybe something in Mount Moon. I can't see it. It's too tiny in my preview, but it looks fun. So we're gonna hop in and start the raid there. There we go. Okay, if you guys aren't subbed, you can use the standard global emote raid message. If you are subbed, you can use the one with the you know, the little sprinkles. But thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I appreciate all the bits, the channel point redeems, everything. Does mean a lot. And just you guys being here. I will be live again tomorrow. I've already said it. I've got to commit to it. Likely around 7 p.m. Maybe I'll do a bit earlier because it'll be like the last stream. That'll be like around that time until next Saturday. But yeah, we'll be live tomorrow. And then I'm back to work on Tuesday. Scary. Yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. And I shall hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.